letter that you guys received from Aragorn last week is there, as is a picture of Aragorn and the crest that was on the back of the letter.
I was about to say I can't see Ilara's journal, but it's because it's at the very, very top.
Yeah. It's because it's a handout that Ballor made and not one from the thing.
Ilara's journal is now a magic item.
And now it's moved just below the magic items.
I got a link to Irina, Colina.
Yeah, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah. I need to find my notes from last session.
Right.
That link will lead somewhere. Well,
Once we get access to it. Right.
I think it's mostly for your information, Ballor.
it is, because her character sheet then links to a handout of her, which I'll reveal when you end up meeting her.
I'm gonna grab that bottle of beer, and I'm also going to see if there is some coke around, because if there is, then I might be drinking the rest of my vodka.
That's German now.
Actually, have I ever shown you guys, like, the booze that is
Yes.
on my side?
Well,
yeah, it was this group that I showed, wasn't it?
Ah.
Was it your group?
Yeah, I think it was my group.
Are you on your phone or on your headset? Because
Headset.
you're maxing out your mic.
Headset, so that's why.
D&D Strahd, here it is.
Yeah, you found your notes?
Yup.
Okay, no sign of the Lewis, so when it comes to combat, someone else will probably have to run his character unless he turns up.
Right, well, I'm gonna go grab my shit right now, so I'll be like, a minute.
I don't know how blood hunters work, so
I'll probably let Umbra play Lewis's character for him in combat, because
yeah,
blood hunter.
Yeah.
Then I need this popped out.
We are the 23rd.
I need to grab this pop out. Does anyone else need to grab anything before the session?
It should be fine.
Don't think so.
I have too many things that I need to have on my side. Oh well.
The life of the DM.
Benefits of 2 screens.
I have to print everything out because only one screen. And I end up with so many pages of notes and stat blocks and stuffs, and I'm like, ah!
Ray, do you have everything
Wait.
for the session?
Yep.
Okay. Are you on your phone?
No.
Okay then.
The sound was the sound was a bit off for a sec, but after that it was fine.
As soon as I'm looking at back, we'll start, because I haven't even heard anything from Lois, which is annoying. But I'm not going to wait too long. For them,
Okay,
because
I am going
people are on
to.
limited time.
Yeah, I'm going to correct my notes because I did not write Aragorn the way it's spelled. Probably not right. No, you spelled out Oriana's name for us, I believe.
Arena.
Arena, sorry. Yeah, but
'cause
I
copy
wrote.
pasted the text.
Yeah, I wrote that terribly though.
Arena Coliana. And before Umbra's been back for like 3 minutes and left himself on mute without realising. He does that on Skype all the time. I believe we last left off at Paravor with 3 of you guys nearly dying.
Yeah. Wait, which one was Aragorn again? I'm trying to find him in my notes.
It's
The letter.
yeah, the one who gave us the letter.
That's what I thought. I didn't even write his name down. That's how sad I am.
That's fine.
Almost as if he might be important.
Well, then he gets his
Nonsense.
own sheet like everybody else has their own sheet. Come here, paper. Yeah, you think you're bad. I do everything paper and pen.
Using a journal from Harry Potter world.
Nice.
I actually decided against it because I like being able to use the loose leaf, but I will use that for something special. Just now, yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Welcome back. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Oh
There we
god, that
have.
smells potent. It's been a while since I've smelt vodka.
Umbra's dying again.
Are you sure you want to let him run a second character in combat?
Oh, what's the worst
I'm
that
running
could
it, am
happen?
I?
Probably. You're the only other one that knows how blood hunters work.
I suppose.
And you're definitely maxing out your mic when you talk.
And when you drink.
Are you? Don't suppose you guys are able to turn me down, are you? Like,
You're at 100% for me.
so turn me down!
It's not that you're too loud, it's the quality. I can tell you're maxing out your mic input.
Oh. Oh, right.
Hey, we have a Lewis.
Only just.
Ooh.
Only 15 minutes late.
Only 50. And listen, I was sorting out food for it.
Anyway,
It's technically good for me, it's squash and vodka.
so Lewis, Strahd's Wild Ride.
Yep. Getting on there as soon as I can. Chrome's being a bit slow.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Bit like me today.
I can start the session without you needing to be in Roll20. So, Miya, if you're going to be recording now, probably time to start.
It's already going.
Oh boy.
Damn it, the whole world knows I'm tardy.
Now the whole world knows I'm an alcoholic.
Yep.
The whole world knew that anyway.
The whole world did know that already, down.
So, in the last session, you guys started off in the town of Parable, where your mentor, Ilaria Faywing, was found dead, murdered by a group of druids that call themselves the Pact of the Devil. You investigated 3 places around the town of Parable and returned to unlock your master's final puzzle, inside finding some treasures and a battle with the assassin himself. During the day, Arogul approached you in the tavern and handed you a letter inviting you to the land of Barovia to investigate the illness of Arena Kolyana. Where the session picks up today is in the morning before you decide whether to follow that or not, and you awaken inside your rooms in the mansion. Having, well, those of you that were knocked unconscious, having recovered from the fight, and those of you that weren't, probably laying down to rest for an early rise in the morning.
Yep.
Does anyone want to do anything at this point in time?
Well,
Okay, so we're in the village, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in the Master's Mansion, right next to the lake at the back of Parable.
Okay, did we end up dividing up the magic items we found?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe the sword is in the hands of Sun.
Yep.
And the Pearl of Power went to B.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Plus,
and
everyone ended up
yeah.
with a little bit of treasure and bought 2 health potions each.
We should all have 90 gold after the potion's been bought.
Yes.
If anyone wants to buy anything.
I would like to discuss with the rest of the party the contents of Ilaria's journal and the map that we found. Because
Okay.
I do not think that it is a great idea for us to bring either of those items with us to Barovia.
It might be useful bringing the journal.
The journal maybe, but the map definitely not.
What was on the map again? Was it just a map of the region?
how many of you are going to be looking at the map?
I'll
In
have a
any
look.
sort of detail.
I had a look at it when it was on the wall.
Okay.
And I think I was the one who brought it out of the vault.
Okay. Can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Is that me?
Right.
Both of you, please.
Is there anyone who's looking at it?
Yes. Anyone who's looking at it, please roll investigation.
16.
Okay. And 12. Unfortunately, Zeesi, you missed this, but Silas and Son, looking at the map, you can see that what appears at first glance to be a map of the Marian Vale, you can see has been almost taped over a map underneath it. And when you peel that map away, it's an unfamiliar region that's displayed on the map. And it looks a lot like this.
It needs to finish loading.
Would we have heard about this region at all?
This is the region of Barovia that you've heard mentioned a couple of times before and in Alaria's journal.
Which we have no idea where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of the routes look similar? Like, would we have heard of the Baratok mountain?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
None of this is familiar to any of you.
This is very weird.
Yeah, the journal talks about it mentions Barovia, and it talks about something drawing items and people into a realm, into another realm.
Okay. So
On the map, in a few different locations, you can see there are also 5 markers which seem to have been placed by Alaria herself. I'm not sure how well they show up on the map, but they look like blue S's.
I can see one here.
yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah, there are 5 of them marked on the map. The first one,
There's
looking
one
at it
here.
and glancing for a page noted in the journal, you can see mentions some powerful armor imbued with the power of ravens. There's one up to the north, at the north of Lake Zaravik, that mentions a dagger imbued with shadow. One over here by Lake Baratok mentions a maul that controls the power of fire. One that looks to be in some sort of field down here is a magical cloak of some kind. And the 5th one, which is down the Lunar River, mentions a blade that's been wielded by master bards in the past.
Okay.
That's all the information it seems to have on them, just the existence of that little description. In the first entry in Alaria's journal, you'll actually see that she said there are legends of 5 artifacts drawn into the world from wherever they came from, and she's marked the location they've heard of on the map. But it seems that she had to escape before recovering them.
Okay. It might be useful seeking those out then. You know,
Probably.
depending on what we're actually dealing with.
Bad things.
I know we have to go and help some villagers, was it?
Yes. Some Irina, who seems to be in trouble. Irina Koliana, the person who wrote to us is the Burgmaster. That's how you pronounce it, right? Burgomaster?
Burgomaster, yeah.
Yeah.
Burgomaster.
Yeah, I'm hearing Burgomasters too.
Well, there's the village to the east, which seems like it'd be our best bet for starting, but I don't know how we'll get to here. Oh, he did say he'd meet us at First Light, didn't he?
Yes.
Is it currently First Light?
It's just a little bit before. I'm assuming you guys are having breakfast before first
Mm.
light.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm consuming an unholy amount of bacon.
We
I'm
need.
eating very slowly and keeping to myself.
Yeah, we'll need to be careful of druids and werewolves. And apparently,
Yes, in the journal, the werewolf thing kind of makes me a bit uncomfortable.
yeah. You guys are good at spotting those, right?
We'll see.
Um,
I can't promise that.
Okay.
yeah, they are.
But
Well,
you know things about them, so we're not running in completely blind, right?
I'm not speaking for Brammyr, but not at all.
Okay.
Werewolves and lycanthropes are more my forte. Tracking them is still difficult, though.
Okay, good.
But once you're useful.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, that one.
Is there anything we should be taking with us to help fight them?
You mentioned
Silver.
silver last time.
Silver is something that is their absolute bane. I
Well,
don't
it's
know
stakes,
if
right?
I don't know if there is any wolfsbane plants over in Strahd. I don't know if there's any. Question to GM: are there any wolfbane plants in?
In the Marian Vale, no, it's way too cold for stuff like that to be growing this far north.
Would we know if I believe there's a magic shop in town. That's where we got the potions.
Yes, there is a magic shop in
Yeah.
town.
Would we know if they would have things like silvered weapons?
Brammyr managed to get his maul silvered at short notice, but from what he understood, it basically took the entire supply of
So no.
silver that had been recovered from the nearby mines.
Okay.
It's quite costly as well.
Yeah, Parabor is a mining town. There are silver mines nearby, but it seems like the only silver that was had in the forge was used to quickly silver Brammyr's maul last night.
Alright, so we'll need
Is
to keep an eye out for that.
Question to GM: is there any kind of poisons one could brew with a alchemist kit or supplies that would be poison towards werewolves?
Nothing that you would even potentially have time to brew before heading to Barovia.
Okay. If I had the supplies, would I be able to make something if I had time? So basically once we're over there.
Maybe, but again, getting the supplies in Parabor, it's not the kind of thing that's ever brought that far north. They don't need those kind of supplies in a mining town in the vast, at the very north of Faerun.
Okay. Right. I suppose I can be on the lookout for any supplies that I recognize once we're in Barovia, but here in Parabor, it's...
I mean, we don't even
Did
know
you
how
say-
far this Barovia place is, so maybe we'll find some on the road.
Let us hope so.
One GM question was supposed to say. You said there was a maul, a cloak, a blade, and what was the other two?
A dagger,
And a chest piece.
And an armor.
yes.
Armor of ravens.
Yep.
Dagger of shadows.
Yep.
Maw of fire.
Yep.
A mysterious cloak.
And a blade
A
of...
cloak of magic and
Cloak of-
a bardic blade.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay, and then character-wise, Bryseis was kind of like looking through the journal and kind of looking, and she, sees the 5 artifacts, and looks like everybody's kind of, we're just going to go on to Barovia. She gets kind of concerned though. She's looking through. I said we know who Dawnforge is.
Yeah, that was the master.
Yeah, that was him. But she seems to be concerned about this other person named Strahd, who is in the place where we're going.
Yeah.
You guys don't know who Strahd is. You've
No.
never
Correct.
heard the name before.
But she
No.
also mentions the Dread Lord, which is a bit ominous.
And she also says
And remember
that
how the druids
He
call
could,
themselves the
he
Pact
could,
of the Devil?
yeah, he could be one of the druids. We don't know.
all it says is that so he never knows who to strike at. So
Could be a bandit then.
Yeah, we should make sure that we don't seem like we know too much about this place.
It's probably better we never mention the master.
Yeah.
No. Already done. No idea.
The who?
Exactly.
Been dead 3 days and you've already forgotten her.
The master, gone and soon forgotten.
She went to great lengths to not tie the name Dawnforge to us, so let's make sure that we don't undo all of her work.
Hi, I'm involved with Dawnforge. That's how we're greeting ourselves from now on.
Do we think Alaria is safe to say, though?
I don't know.
Her journal does make it clear she changed her name after coming to Parable. So she changed her name from Eris Dawnforge to Alaria Feywing.
But then she
Once
was
she arrived in
assassinated by a druid.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's probably just not best to mention it at all.
Mm.
Agreed.
Also, this Argal person seemed to, like, kind of know who we are. I don't know if we should trust him or not.
He seems nice.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm
So-
a good judge of character.
I'll just keep an eye on him, and like, if we keep watches, make sure he's not the only one awake or something.
Agreed.
So what should we
Zeesi.
do with the map? We're not taking it with us.
It might be useful though.
Can we it was covered with another map, right?
Yeah, it was covered with a map of Parable, the same one that you saw last session.
Yeah, can
And
we
Zeesi, is there anything you want to say as well, by the way?
Pardon?
I was asking if there's anything you want to say in this discussion, by the way.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
can we like reapply the fake map on top of it in a way that kind of masks it?
It takes a bit of work, but you reckon, yeah, you can cover it up in a way that it would take a detailed investigation by someone else to uncover it the same way that you were looking closely when you first saw that it was not, in fact, a map of the Marian Vale.
Okay.
And I say we bring the journal as well, just don't go, waving it around.
Mm.
It could have some useful information in there for later on.
Yeah.
Who's the best at keeping things safe on our person?
Definitely not me.
I don't mind taking it if no one's going to speak up.
I mean, I can take it and stick it in my armor and just forget about it until it's needed. But it's going to be a bit of a faff, so I'm happy for someone else to take it, like you, Zeesi.
I'll take it then.
That works.
Yes to hill, yes to hill. I can't see a yes to hill on this map. I'm assuming the druids aren't native to here.
Yes, the hill. It takes a little bit of searching. You can see a little marker down here at the far western end that seems to be marked with a little letter Y.
Okay. Well, we have a goal then, for now at the very least.
Well, yeah.
Take those punks down.
Yeah. Especially since we want to be going there anyway.
Yes.
Oop.
Zeesi, are you taking both the journal and the map?
Maybe we should split those.
Give me one of them, Zeesi. I don't want you both having them.
Okay.
Your
Keep it
sister
secret,
trusts
keep it
you so much.
I trust him. It's just I don't want somebody having to, if they
You're
if
right.
he goes down,
You're
I want him
right.
to get both.
Yeah, what happens if Zeesi goes down somewhere and you guys have to retreat away from his body with both of those on him?
Correct.
We'll
So-
burn it.
Zeesi, give me one of them. I don't care which one.
Well, I only took the map. I don't know where the journal even is right now.
Well, I'll take the journal then.
Who has the journal?
It was like we were discussing it, so I would say it was on the table.
So B just comes up and grabs the journal and pockets it.
Well, yeah. Her outfit doesn't have much pocketing, but she does have a backpack. She can use.
Okay then.
I wish we had a bag of holding. These things would be safe in there unless people know it's there, they can't get to it.
Would be useful.
Is there anything else people want to discuss, or are you going to finish up your breakfast and head out to find Aragorn?
I'm ready to set out when you guys are.
Likewise.
The siblings, any last things you want to say or discuss?
Nope. Not for
No.
me.
Okay then. You guys finish up your breakfast of porridge in the mansion. You lock it up nice and tightly, as Alaria taught you to do whenever you were leaving. And you head on out of the town of Parable. At the main gates, you can see Aragorn leaning against the side of the gates, apparently waiting for you. Looking at you as you arrive, he says, "Ah, good. You did take the invitation. If you'd like to follow me, I will lead you to Barovia."
I want to
And
keep my eyes on him
without-
the whole time.
Without waiting for your reply, he turns and starts walking out of the main gates of Parable.
I'm gonna try and catch up with him and ask him, so, how far is this Barovia? Because I've never heard of it.
100
Just
leagues and just a few miles. You'll understand when we're on our way.
alright, so not a too long journey then. Okay.
How come I haven't heard of Barovia before?
That is the nature of the land, unfortunately. It's like the shroud itself. Hell, the very mist that rises in, what do you call this place? The Vale? That's Barovian. Means we're nearby.
So,
That's definitely
Who's,
not spooky.
yeah. Who's in charge of this Barovia?
Who's in charge? Why, that would be our Lord and Master Strahd von Zorovic.
From this point on, I am looking for plants and anything natural to try and find anything that will be poisonous to anything I am trained against.
Right.
Fey creatures, fiends, the undead, and lycanthropes are the 4 things I am looking for poisons for right now, whilst we're on our way over.
Yeah.
Strahd is the ruler of Barovia. He guides us, he protects us. He is our master and our benefactor.
So, with my Outlander background, I'm supposed to always be able to remember the way I've been through in a place. So I'm gonna be like trying to really commit to memory the road to Barovia.
Okay. And
Not that it's gonna do much, but
and on that note, as you go about half a mile outside of Parable, you see a road that you've never seen before, leading off to the west that Aragorn immediately directs you to and starts walking down.
that
This is completely new and unfamiliar, and yet at the same time it feels like it absolutely should be here.
Clarification as well, to say, I'm using my maul sort of as a walking stick kind of thing, or the
Okay.
handle of it. So it's in my hand, but more as, just walking.
Okay. Are you guys asking Aragorn anything else during your journey?
What is this Strahd
keeping my perception around me for anything like an attack or something, because
So what
This
was
could
that
be
you
a
asked
trap.
about Strahd?
I'd like to know how this Strahd is like. Never heard of him before now.
Strahd is the rightful master from a royal bloodline, the son of his father, King Barov, and his mother, whose name I can't recall at this point in time. He's taken many consorts over the years, but his true love is held by only one, a girl, Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Ah, now I remember the name of his mother, yes. Yes, Queen Ravenovia. He named his castle Castle Ravenloft after her. He built it He built it for her, and then she passed. And now Strahd is the Queen Ravenovia.
Ravenovia. Thank you.
I'll type that into the Discord for you.
Certainly sounds like a family man.
And
Barov.
father name, please.
Barov, I think was the father's name.
Yep.
Yeah, Barov and Roviana making Barovia together. I see.
However, no stranger is welcome at Castle Ravenloft without an invitation from Lord Strahd himself.
Noted.
If you do receive such an invitation, it is wise practice to honour it at your earliest convenience. Ignoring such an invitation has led to dire consequences in the past. Strahd does not enjoy being disrespected. He takes it as an insult, as he well should.
Well, it's a good job we're on our way here then. Could you we have heard of one location in Barovia. I think it is Yester Frill, something along those lines.
Yes.
Hill, maybe? Yester Hill?
The name is familiar. It's not somewhere my people go.
Okay.
The inhabitants of the area are wild and do not enjoy the trade and the drinking that we partake in. So we don't bother them, they don't bother us.
Have you not had many run-ins with them then?
We avoid each other. We have no reason to go near each other. We don't need to go into their land. They don't bother us. Let bygones be bygones. Unfortunately, I can't tell you much more about them apart from they're wild and they exist.
With my eyes still scanning the sides of the roads and whatever forest or foliage around, I'm gonna pipe up. What's the population like over in Barovia? Mostly human? Any elves? Any dwarves?
The people of the valley are simple folk. Humans, pretty much in their entirety. There are a few dusk elves amongst them and a few in our camps, but it's a human valley. They're a simple people. Honest to a point, so long as it suits them. At the same time, if they think they'll gain more by telling you a part truth or even outright lying to you, then they naturally will. They tend to dress simply, browns, greys. They don't dress in colour like we Vistani do.
What about the wildlife over there? Any beasts?
The wolves of Barovia are a tale that we warn our children of. Stick to the road, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. But wander too far, and some of the wild druids, types of wolves, some wayward ghosts, and worse, haunt the Silage Woods. The roads are safe. Than they might be. The wilderness, however, no Vistani crosses the wilderness unless they absolutely have to.
Gotcha.
How do they take to tieflings? I know my kind is not welcome everywhere we go.
You'll certainly be a curiosity, though less so than your walking cat over here. But
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody ever notices me.
But having lived in the valley, you stop caring about the differences in everyone's appearances, and instead you care more about how they act when they drink with you, how well they fight if they have to survive, how they live their lives, simple things, rather than things that don't matter, like apparently the folks here enjoy. As you've been walking, you've travelled about 1.5 miles, and it seems like the mist, which has been lying lightly on the ground the entire time that you've been travelling around lately, has grown heavy and thick around you. Beyond about 100 foot in any direction, it's obscured in pure mist, and even about 60 feet away, you can only just make out the outlines of huge trees rising up to 100 feet above you.
The one thing I do miss about the south is the weather. It's cold up here.
Ah, don't you worry. So long as you don't head up the mountains, especially Mount Gakis. It's pleasant, if not warm. It's still a decent temperature most of the year. As long as you're not outside during the winter when the snow comes, it shouldn't be too much problem.
I come from a
Definitely warmer than
place
this place.
where snow never falls, so we don't have the same definition of decent temperatures.
Ah, well.
But you got a fur coat, the rest of us don't.
True.
Listen, how
Still.
do any of you live in this constant freezing? Ugh.
We make do.
We've entered the Svalage Woods. It's a few hours from here.
Any points of interest that we should know about?
Until we enter the valley of Barovia, no. Although, when we reach the gates, you'll see they're very impressive.
What's this Illyria lady like?
Who?
The person we were supposed to...
No, Irina.
Irina, that's the one. Irina. Close enough.
Elia is dead, so...
Irina, I don't really know her. The Burgomaster asked me to deliver that message directly to you. I know she's a good girl, honest. Said to take after the image of Tatiana. But beyond that, I know very little of her. I haven't had much cause to interact with the daughter of the Burgomaster
Oh, she's his
in my
daughter.
travels.
Uh,
That was said in
I don't think so.
Napoleon's letter. It said, yeah, the love of my life.
You said girl. How old is this Irina?
Oh, let me think. It was the early 20s.
Early
I had to
20s.
put a number to it, 23, 24.
About half my own age.
So a
Yes,
girl
well,
then.
You're longer life than her.
That's very true as well.
Girl and woman are pretty much interchangeable names, let's be fair. Same goes to man and boy.
Especially with a father, at least a good one.
It's the
Well-
same way you could refer to me as that boy Aragorn, and those who live in the valley would know what you meant, despite me being older than almost all of you.
I am still a boy myself.
You wouldn't think so with all of your white hairs.
I don't have any white yet. And if I do, it's because of our blood. You got that?
Aragorn kind of glances back at you, takes a close look at you for a second and says, "You sure about that? I think I see 3, 10. Turns back and continues walking.
I grin at you.
Curse this. Blood-hunted curse.
Blood Hunter curse.
It doesn't mean anything, don't worry about it.
If it's this, so there are those in the valley that are cursed as well, but you'll see.
It just means that he has grey hair. Runs in his family, apparently.
It is in my family.
Oh, you're certainly developing a lot of them early if it runs in the family.
Don't remind me of it.
Not sheriff. It makes you distinguishable.
Has its perks and has its cons being distinguishable. And I get a feeling a place like this, it might be a con.
Is there anything else you guys ask Aragorn during the journey, or are we going to skip forward a few hours?
I'm happy to skip forward, just still, if I can see anything now.
With
Again,
the mist, especially with the mist now almost hemming you in, vision's down to 20, 30 feet around you in any direction. You can't make out any details beyond grass, and you think you can see the shadow of the trees.
and there's no like flower, it's just grass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna still continue trying, just in case I might, just maybe, since I've got nothing else to do. But that's just on me the rest of the journey.
Yeah. There is actually one other thing Aragorn says a little way into the journey, especially once the mist starts really hemming you in. I would not advise walking into the mist on your own. At the moment, you're travelling towards the valley and you're with a member of the Vistani, so the mist won't bother you. But wander off and, well, those who are not Vistani don't tend to come back.
Okay, one more reason for me not to like this weather.
What makes you so special that the mist doesn't touch you?
I, unfortunately, am not the best storyteller of the reason the Vistani are not bothered by the mist of Barovia. When you get into the valley, you should go see our encampment at the Sir Pool, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to tell you the story of how the Vistani first encountered Lord Strahd.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
What did I miss?
I would rather you hear the story when it's done justice than an incomplete recount by myself.
We were warned not to go into the mist. The mist isn't touching us at the moment. It's because we're on the road and we're with this dude. And I just asked why is it that the Vistani are able to not be affected by this mist, or the mist doesn't approach them? And he's like, I can't tell it well. Go see my camp. Once we get
Okay. Worth the warning for now.
Yeah.
So, unless there's anything anyone else wants to ask him during the journey, we're going to skip ahead to you guys arriving at the gates of Barovia.
Okay.
After about 5 or so hours, which you can only really tell because it seems like it's getting towards twilight the longer you travel, yet you left early in the morning, you end up outside the gates of Barovia. You can see coming out of the mist ahead of you as it starts to clear, only in the area just in front of you, a twin set of immense, ornate gates rising out of the mist, which I am going to reveal the handout for so you can see it.
Made of stone, then.
Yep.
Someone's compensating for something.
Can I get to roll double proficiency on stonework for history checks? Can I see like any information about this stone, where it might have come from?
Go for it.
So this is going to be where's
Plus 2.
history? Double proficiency, so +4 because I'm not actually proficient in it normally.
What do you normally have to roll for that?
It's that one, but it'll be +4 because
So a 17.
yeah.
Okay. Looking at it with your dwarven eyes and your knowledge of stonework, this stonework appears centuries old. This doesn't look like it's even been built in the last few decades. This is definitely a couple of centuries old.
Is there any special properties about stone, or is it just like quarried stone?
Looks to be quarried stone.
Okay.
And as you approach, the fog spills out of the forest, still swallowing up the road behind you. But ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are these high stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. As you get closer, Arakel turns to you and says, "We have reached the gates of Barovia. Head on through. I need to leave you and find where my people have gotten to. We were a trading caravan headed to the Marian Vale, and I hopped off to send my message to deliver the message to you personally."
Where can we find you if we need you?
If I'm not at the Sir Paul encampment, we have another camp near the town of Valaki that you may want to visit.
Okay, duly noted.
As you approach the gates, they swing open before you, the hinges screeching as they move. I'm going to pull you onto a map.
Ooh.
I was just about to ping where I think we are. We're on the right-hand side of like the entire
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just before
What
the village of Barovia.
Feel free to move yourselves around on the road into whatever order you are. I literally just pasted your tokens onto the map.
I'm happy to be at the side because I've been looking at the side the entire time.
Just
I'll
for
have been
vision's
walking
sake,
next to Brammyr.
just for vision's sake, you can still see fairly clearly. It's twilight, so it's it's dim in the local area, but you can still see. So I'm not going to have any of you shining light unless you choose to.
Okay.
Who wants to go in first?
Alright, I'll do it.
And I'm just going to move the dynamic lighting for you as the gates do swing open as you approach.
I'm gonna.
Is there anyone there to greet us?
Nope.
That's weird.
So the doors just open on their own?
Yep.
I'm gonna have a look for some sort of mechanism. Just wondering how that works. That's neat.
They appear to be hinged onto the stonework. There doesn't appear to be any guards on the walls. There appears to be no force controlling them. It might be magic that's just controlled it to make them swing open when people approach. You're not certain.
Doesn't look like there's some pressure plate-y thing that we walked on that made the doors open or something like that. Okay.
Nothing.
Damn.
Ray, can you see
That
the
is
map?
neat.
Yep. I moved myself by the brother, but he moved up.
Okay. Of course, this track comes on now. Just give me just 1 second. As soon as you've headed through, the gates swing closed behind you.
Oh, great.
Not ominous at all.
Now it's stuck.
Why are you worried? You can just climb them.
True. But I'd rather not leave all of you stuck here.
What What's this I see ahead in the dim dark?
That appears to be the trunk of a tree. Give me just a second, I'm trying to find the exact notes on this because it's annoying me.
I'm gonna take
That
a.
appears to be a fallen tree.
I'm gonna take a good look around because that smells like an ambush.
I walk up to the fallen tree and I take a look at it.
It appears to be a fallen tree blocking the road. Son, is that you asking for a perception roll?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I see nothing with that 6. I see trees
It looks
and
like
mist.
mist, a
See
fallen
trees
tree.
are green.
Would I be able to make a investigation check to see how the tree was, if it was cut down or if it was felled naturally?
Point out. Can I see that?
That?
Yeah, that.
Yes, yes you
I
can.
immediately.
What is
point
that?
at it. That looks like a dead body on the floor.
It does.
Dead body.
I'm going to take a look around here now that you've said, because I didn't see it all.
And
Are
as
we
you get
taken out
closer,
of turn order at the moment?
you currently are. As you get closer, you catch the scent of death on the air, and having noticed that, the scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush, about 10 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by footprints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I head over to it.
Yeah.
Are you...
I take my bow out.
As soon as you do that, and everyone please stop where you are.
Oh dear.
As soon as you do that, you catch another scent on the breeze that suddenly started blowing towards you. And
From
you
which
see
way?
Fucking fuck.
3 figures rise from the tree line to the north, and you also think you catch one rising from the south. I would like everybody to roll initiative, but this is a surprise round for them.
Sorry, I botched my perception.
And they immediately charge in to attack you.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh, fuck it.
Goodbye. This is where I die for the first time.
What is it? Is it zombies then, or like
Yes.
wild men? Okay.
These appear to be more wholesome, full forms of the zombies you fought in the Master's Vault just a day ago. Those ones appeared at the time to be almost skeletal in appearance. These are the full zombies themselves. And are you able to see the names or health bars of any of them?
Nope.
No.
Awesome. You have no idea what these are, apart from the fact they're zombies. The first one comes up to... This one here comes up to you, Brammyr, and he's going to claw and bite at you.
Okay. Damn it, why? We weren't looking for zombies. If we were looking for zombies, we could have gotten this surprise round. But we weren't.
I'm assuming a 13 misses, a 21 hits, and a natural 20 hits.
Correct on all 3 accounts.
Jesus Christ.
Brammyr, you take
All of the
11
damage.
points of slashing damage.
How much?
As the 11 points. As the zombie's claws rake into you, but its bite foot just impacts into a line of muscle and doesn't seem to have broken the skin. Second zombie is actually going to strike at you, Silas.
To bring it
the
on.
one that's moved between Zeesi, you, and the body.
Yep.
Again, it's also going to bite and claw at you.
You can try.
And completely and horribly fails, and
That's what I thought.
see a piece of tooth fly off as it nat ones on the bite attack. The third zombie is going to attack you, Zeesi, the one that's directly to the north of you. It also bites and claws at you. I'm assuming an 18 hits, but a 6 and a 7 miss.
Correct.
You take 2 points of slashing damage as one of its claws catches your arm under your robe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got crit once, didn't I?
Yes. And the final zombie that's now lumbered up to the south of you there, Brammyr, is also going to bite and claw at you.
Okay.
What a tune.
What's your AC?
15.
You are lucky, sir, as the first claw attack misses, but the bite and the second claw do actually hit you
Oh god.
for another 8 points of damage, 5 of which is slashing, 3 of which is piercing.
God damn.
That crit, yo.
Yeah.
How are you looking, Brammyr?
Bad! Bad!
Fortunately, Brammyr, it is your turn.
If I move, I'm taking so many attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Take a withdraw action.
You can
Yeah.
you can disengage as your action.
I'm gonna have to.
Yep.
What's drinking a potion?
Action.
So if I withdraw, I can't drink a potion.
Yes. But I think you need to get out of the front line.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going down.
And I
straight
could
away.
heal you if I need to.
I've
Good
got this
point.
small one.
That first crit was
Yeah.
what
I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna have to. I can move through friendly spaces, can't I?
Yes.
Is it just to my movement?
Yes.
So 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my full movement. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, wait. Yes, I can just barely do it. With my bonus action, I'm gonna ignite my maul and take a little bit more damage.
Jesus. Silas has a slightly higher dex modifier than B does, I believe.
I think I'm at 16. Yeah, I have 16 dex. So +3.
I'm pretty sure B's tied with you.
I'll let the lady go first.
No, you have the higher dex.
Never mind them.
Okay. Is that that's your entire turn, right, Brammyr?
Yeah. I
Um,
don't think I can do anything else.
Right, I am gonna use my bow against this guy,
okay.
which means I roll. And that's a 16.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Yay! Short bow is 1d6, and I get sneak attack, which is another d6. Well, he's in melee with Zeesi.
I thought that's only the thief archetype, or am I wrong here?
No,
That's just
you're
sneak attack in
thinking.
general.
Yeah, you're thinking assassin would get advantage on that roll.
Okay, gotcha. But you get sneak attack when the
I guess sneak attack if they're in melee with one
Yeah,
of
no problem.
with someone else that they're against.
My apologies.
No worries. Rogues are fucking complicated. That's 8 plus 3, 11.
11 points of damage.
Yep.
Why is Hall of the Mountain King on?
It's not.
It's definitely not.
It's Picata and Fugue in D minor.
It's showing Hall of the Mountain King for me. Wait, but no, that's the name of it. That's the wrong name. It's showing the wrong name for me.
Yeah, you see the arrow that you fire shoot into the zombie, and it seems to. It actually seems to take off the left arm of the zombie, which you then
Nice.
see animate with its own life.
Oh fuck.
So it
Well,
seems like
okay.
you've got a one-armed zombie with the other arm on the ground that also seems to be able to attack.
What?
FFS. Wait. Would I be able to go hide in the woods, like in the wooded area?
Are you able to hide in combat?
I am able to hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
So if I use my movement to go, like, kind of
Yeah.
disappear in the brush.
Roll to hide.
Yee.
And I'll get to see to figure out whether they spot you.
17.
They're almost certainly not going to spot you.
They don't have a great wisdom, do they?
No.
They're probably
It's
also
not.
too hungry for Zeesi and Silas.
Cat? Wait, what cat?
No, they don't see you at all.
However, next time I attack, it will reveal where I am.
Okay. It rolls around to these zombies. This
think I've
one up
seen
here
that.
is actually going to... Until you run off in this direction, son, you see the zombie lurch into the tree line. It seems to be hunting for you. But it has no idea where you are, so it just wastes its turn looking in the trees.
Fuck you, zombie.
Pretty much.
Damn zombie ruined my plan.
Sorry.
Zombie here moves up.
You could take an attack of opportunity if you want, Zesty, if you got a melee weapon.
I do actually, because my arcane focus is technically a spear.
Go for it.
I don't have the attack. I don't even know what a spear does because I never thought I'd be in this situation. I didn't even think about it.
It would be strength for the attack modifier, so you can
Minus
already
1.
roll that.
So 1d20 minus 1.
Yeah.
Plus
And
The damage is
1d20
It's a
plus 1, and it's a 1d6.
yes.
you can versatile it for 1d8 because you have two hands.
That misses.
Anyway,
Oh, never mind. It doesn't even get to damage.
this character can't roll above a 15. Remember?
Zombie there steps up to you, Silas, and is going to bite and claw at you.
Stony try.
And misses horribly.
That's what I thought.
Zombie up there is going, taking the arrow, is going to bite and claw, and then its arm is also going to have a slash at you, Zeesi. So from the zombie itself, you see it break a tooth on your robe somehow, and the claw just kind of catches some loose fabric.
So I just tear it away and rip out the tooth.
However, the arm on the ground, you are lucky it's not attacking with advantage. I'm assuming an 18 hits you.
Yep.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as the arm on the ground catches your leg and
7?
draws blood. Yes.
Okay.
And the final zombie here can just about move up to the log, and he's going to try and slash wildly at you, Silas.
Yep, bring it on.
Does a 16 hit you?
16 does hit me.
Okay, its bite actually impacts into your arm, as does one of its claws. The other one just slashes uselessly at thin air, and you take 10 points of damage, 6 of which is slashing, 4 of which is piercing. Goes round 2.
Well, that didn't hurt at all. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is... I'm just going to straight up make an attack at 2 of them.
Okay,
First off, this one.
okay.
17.
That hits, roll damage.
Some attack damage. 8 damage.
Okay,
And for my next trick, I will attack this zombie.
okay. Not the one that's already been shot by your teammate, okay.
No. Oh, is the other one been shot?
Carry
that
on,
one
carry
is-
on.
No, I think
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I know what Zess is doing. This helps.
Does a 10 hit?
That does hit.
It does hit. Okay.
Roll
Zombies.
4 damage.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, and now, if I run away now, those 2 zombies can't attack me.
Because you got so
So, 5, I get attack opportunity from the top one.
Do you? I thought with the mobile feet,
Yeah, only once he
Only
attacks.
things I've attacked, so the top one gets me.
you dick. It's actually going to be the arm on the ground that goes for you.
Okay.
There should be a 19 hits.
Yep.
You take 2 more points of slashing damage as it catches the back of your leg as you try and run away.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can no longer see them. This is okay with me.
Poor Zeesi. B.
Who has less hit points, Silas or the?
Brammyr. Brammyr was on 2.
Okay, Brammyr, I am going to do spell on you.
You'll put a spell on him.
Yeah. Let me find it. There we go. Healing word. 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability. Okay.
Bonus action, isn't it?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Max the dice roll, please.
Working.
I believe I've already set you up a macro to roll it.
Well, that certainly didn't work.
Nope, didn't work.
Suppose just do the dice roll. Was it? How much is it?
It's 1d4 plus her.
It was actually there for you, Ray. You're on the wrong page.
I clicked it.
You've got to hit cast at level 1 on the actual core page.
Okay, do you want to just go with what what
Right.
you rolled?
5 points of healing.
There you go. Do you want the soft kitty song too?
If you want to give it.
But that's Sun's song. Sun gets a soft kitty song.
I'm gonna point
It's
out.
fine, I'm happy to share.
Soft, dwarfy, warm, dwarfy.
Little ball of rage.
I'm actually quite calm for a dwarf usually, you know.
I was going to say fluffy little beard.
Mine is a little beard though. It's not a big, majestic beard like most
So-
dwarves.
That was your bonus action, Ray. What are you going to do with your action?
I wouldn't mind a potion of healing too, and I can get you back for it.
Sure, I'd take a potion of healing and well, I don't even have to throw it to him. He's right close by.
I'll actually, if you use your move to move right next to him, I'll allow you to use it on him as your action.
There we go.
So you put it in his mouth and make him drink it.
Pretty much.
They're stroking the top of the head. I've never been so patronized.
Brammyr, I'll let you roll it.
What is it again?
2d4 plus 2.
I think I actually macroed it. No, I did not. Oh, I did on the old sheet, but not in the new one.
2d4 plus 2.
Plus... Okay, not too bad.
That's
7 points. of
really
healing.
decent.
That's
But
just
the
double
top
the
item.
HP you had left.
Alright.
Now it's Hall of the Oh, no, it's not.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Now it's time to re-roll a new character.
No.
If I 5-foot step to here, do I get an attack of opportunity?
You only take an attack of opportunity when you leave range. of 5
Yeah,
feet,
he leaves
so
the
yes,
range
you
of
will
that
take
one.
From that one.
So I still take an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, that's not what I'm going to do then, because that would just kill me.
Assuming the attack hits, which it probably would.
Yep. Out of those 3, which one has been damaged the least?
Damage the least would be
This
Is
one,
it
I
possible
think?
to
the
hit?
one at the bottom has been damaged least.
Okay.
As in,
is
he-
it possible to
Oh
hit
no, he was
3 of
damaged.
them in a 15-foot cone?
you would need to step
I know, that's the problem.
backwards.
But then I get the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, the one that's right next to you there has used its attack.
Yeah.
This one has not, but you're assuming that will hit you, and I've been rolling fairly trash today.
Whatever, it's only going to kill me. I'll take a step this way and let it kill me.
I mean, you could step your entire movement up that way. That one there has used its attack.
Yep, I only want to step there.
Okay. Yep. The zombie just beneath, just
Not more than six, not
next
more than
to
six,
it,
not more than six, not more than six.
takes a slash at you.
Deal 6.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
I survive.
Yes.
I am now on 2 health.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, wasn't
So
there a
for
way
my
of being...
bonus action, I want to cast Hex on this bottom one.
Okay.
And then for my action, I will hopefully say, die fuckers die. Oh god.
8 points of fire damage.
That's so trash rolling.
Dexterity save from them. For half.
For
damage.
half, yeah. And
Well,
you
that's a 8, a 0, and a -1.
yeah, and you can roll the hex damage for the low ones, 1d6.
Yeah.
Yep. You use your
Of course with this character.
Yep.
you use your burning hands to emit a cone of fire. And that's my 9.
Did anyone else hear burly hands then?
Burning.
Okay. Just-
I heard burning, to be fair, not burly.
You use your burning hands to send a cone of fire. Are you sure that's where you want to move? You don't want to move further away.
Can I now move after this?
Well...
Yeah, you still have 25
Yeah.
feet of movement.
Oh, okay. Now, now
your
I'm running.
movement and your it doesn't work the same way as Pathfinder, where
Yeah, you can spread out your movement, like
Oh,
move a bit,
okay.
do a thing, move the rest of your movement.
This one dead, though. The top one.
No.
FFS.
Because won't that get
What's that?
an attack? No!
No, he already used it.
Yeah, he already used it on Silas. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run and hide behind these two as I've still got 25 meter movement.
Okay.
Save me.
Brammyr, you're up.
Oh, I'm feeling good now. How are all 3 of these looking?
This one up here is distinctly looking bloodied, as is this one. This one here is looking slightly bloodied, and the one down here still looks relatively healthy.
Alright. I've only got 1 attack.
And there's also the one up here.
Yeah, I've only got 1 attack, so let's remove 1 from the fight. What was the one that
That's
looked
the one that's missing a limb.
I'm gonna run to here to try and, like, block them all off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for the one that's the most
So that one.
blooded, the one that's missing a limb.
Yep. That hits. Roll your damage. Yeah. With that, it drops.
Good thing
That
I'm not in the
zombie
splash zone.
is out of the fight.
Alright. I think that's all I can do. I can only just do 1 attack.
Sun.
Alright, so I'm gonna aim for this one because I'm hidden from it. I have advantage.
Okay.
Thank God for that, because one of them is a natural 3. The other one is not that much better. It's a 10.
That hits.
Okay.
Zombies, yo.
Zombies, yo. Negative dex, yo. Ooh, that's 2 6s on my d6s. So,
12 points of damage.
15 with the plus 3.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
It drops.
Yeah!
Are you
Good
going to
job.
try and hide from the zombie behind you?
No, I'm gonna get the fuck out. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and go all the way over there.
First I was over here, now I'm over there.
Exactly. The thing is, I can't see them anymore because of the tree, but
I can't see you anymore. So if you start getting ambushed by a zombie, I got no clue.
And then suddenly from the tree, no.
Werewolves.
It was tempting to have another zombie down there, but no. 4 is more than
alright,
enough.
that's my turn.
Okay. As it rolls round to their turn, there are only 2 zombies that are still standing.
Aren't there 3?
This one here,
There's the one at the top also, right?
that one,
Yeah.
and that one. You actually killed a zombie.
Oh,
with your
right,
axe.
right. I can't see them anymore, so...
No, you dropped it right in front of me.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
see them either.
This zombie's going to step up on top of its fallen brethren, which is going to move out the way, otherwise that's going to annoy me. And it attacks you, Brammyr.
I'm ready for you this time.
I'm assuming a 22 and a 17 hit you, but a 10 misses.
Correct.
The bite once again just finds some of your hardened dwarven muscle and doesn't seem to sink in, but the 2 claws slash at you and you take another 6 points of damage.
Alright.
And the zombie up to the top,
Doesn't see me.
You thought you were safe running away.
I knew I should have gone down.
actually only got 20 feet of movement.
It's only gonna get me!
I love zombies.
It can reach me and it can reach you.
It goes for you, Brammyr.
Okay.
And one of its claws connect
I always get hit at least once.
for 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Are you feeling it?
I might be on 1 HP.
It rolled a 14, a 13, and a 20. Silas.
I can't leave my dwarf buddy hanging. Hang on, let me just work this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to slice this bugger up, which is what I'm going to do.
That zombie up there is still at full health.
This zombie's still at full health.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, it
his...
won't be by the time I'm done with it. Hiya!
Hits, roll damage.
Get busted.
Yep.
And my offhand attack on him as well.
Yep. Hits.
Thank Christ.
Zombies, yeah.
There we go. That's more like it.
Yep. The attacks connect, and you take its head off.
Yeah, I do.
However, the body and head still seem to be mobile.
God damn it!
And with that being said, my other 10 feet. Just gonna go cuddle up next to Zeesi over here.
I'm in need of cuddles. I'm dying here. I'm on 2 hit points.
Brom is actually slightly more injured. E?
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Don't have to worry about healing at the moment. If we can DPS the rest down.
you're on 1 hit point.
If we can... We've got everyone except Silas, since Silas has just gone. We've got everyone before these zombies get a turn.
That top one should be quite damaged.
That top one's looking... Both of them are looking still relatively healthy, but this one is slightly less healthy than the one right next to Brammyr.
Dang it.
That one up there, though, is also missing a head, and the body is now flailing wildly.
Push him over.
Okay.
Also known as the body is blind.
So since the boys are hiding behind Bryseis, I guess she decides, well, guess I can try. So I guess she'll go try to hit him with her short sword.
Okay. Which one are you going for?
That one.
The one right next to you that's
The
not
headless
missing head
one.
and flailing wildly.
Yeah, the headless one.
Okay. Roll your attack with advantage.
Wait, how do you add the advantage?
It will also roll it for you. I mean, you would have hit anyway. Yep. But yeah, you hit the zombie for a few points of damage. It's now looking bloody.
Alright, with my bonus action, can I do a bardic inspiration?
Yep. Who do you want to inspire?
Zeesi, since he's right behind me.
Okay. What do you say to inspire your brother?
If you let this thing hurt me, you will not wake up tomorrow.
I like how inspiration is just threats.
Zeesi, take your inspiration die.
Okay.
I inspire people by fear.
It works.
I mean, mainly just to her brother. Everybody else she doesn't, it's just to her brother.
Yeah, you're kind to everyone else.
Guys, I don't think I'm waking up tomorrow. I'm attacking the other one. That's the one that's got my hex on it.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
It's fine. You get that one. I'll get.
You
the
can
one
you can move your hex with your bonus action.
Only if it dies.
Oh right, never mind.
Yeah.
Zeesi.
I'm thinking of Hunter's
So-
Mark.
Here's a fun thing that I'm about to do.
You're gonna knock it back, aren't you?
Yeah. Take an
That
Eldritch
hits.
Blast.
Roll damage.
How do I do this again?
Wait, will that provoke an attack of opportunity as well?
No.
Yes.
What?
Plus,
It'd be knocked away
Oh!
from Brammyr.
plus the way I want to knock it, I want to try and make it trip over its fallen comrades. If I can. I don't know if
Hang
that's
on.
possible.
Hang on. Brammyr, make your attack of opportunity.
If only I had advantage.
That hits. Roll your damage.
It's gonna do crit damage anyway because of how it calculates, but 9 damage.
That's more than enough. As the zombie's knocked away from you, take the chance to swing your hammer at it. You see it go flying, lifeless.
It's only 10 feet.
I don't care. It's dead and plus it's been knocked further.
Good
I
job,
am it.
Zeesi. I needed that one. And with that,
Hobbit, do you want to move your hex to the other zombie?
Yes, if I can do that with the bonus action.
You can move it as it dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Brammyr. That zombie is blind. You have advantage on your attacks against it. It has disadvantage on attacks against you.
I'm gonna move up to here to get completely clear line,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna shake my head slowly and go, lights out.
That hits. Roll your damage.
14.
It dies. The final zombie falls lifeless in the grass. And
Is that other hand still moving?
no.
I was
So
just
both the
asking.
hand and the head fell silent when the bodies died.
And with the rest of my movement,
What's
I'm
that?
gonna move back to where I was by the log,
Yeah.
and just slump down, sort of hugging
And-
my maul.
Yeah, and as you do that, you can hear the clatter of hooves and what sounds like the clinking of wheels off in the distance over here. You think you've got... I'm going to take you out of initiative order. You think you've got 10 to 20 seconds before they arrive.
I want to run up
I'm gonna
and
try and-
beat the head of the zombie.
Okay.
I'm gonna
roll
move
investigation,
to
And
here.
I'm also going to reveal... actually, no. I'm going to hold off on revealing the letter that you picked up from the body.
Yeah, I didn't get to pick it up properly
Okay.
because I was like reaching out for it as the zombies attacked me, so I didn't get it.
Are the zombies wearing any sort of clothing or anything?
They appear to be wearing soldiers' uniforms, but searching through them, they don't appear to be carrying anything. These look like they've been dead for quite a while, and
I-
whatever they had on them has been taken from them.
As I was slumped down, just hugging my maul, it's still electrified, but that doesn't harm me. Because I'm holding it, I pull out one of the potions of healing, and I put it into Bryce's hands while she was near me. And I give her one of mine.
Cool. You can give it to her while she's running by you and go and hide with the cat.
And from the west, the sound of the hooves and the wheels gets closer.
How many
And
do we have?
you see
Because I didn't actually get it written down.
two each.
Two each.
And you see a horse-drawn carriage with a figure on the front, and you can make out two shrouded figures inside the carriage itself, right up to the scene.
Are they still going full pace, or?
They seem to be slowing as they reach you.
Oh god, I don't have to dive out of the way.
They actually stop there. The figure on the front calls out and says, "Well then, I see that coming to call the zombies off was unnecessary. They weren't meant to attack those entering the realm. You have the sincerest apologies of the rulers of Barovia. Travelers into the realm were not meant to face this, only those trying to escape."
Well, in that case, I apologize for killing your pets, are they?
He kind of waves
I
his hand.
don't. Some of us took a lot of damage from these things.
He kind of
I
waves his hand.
haven't healed, so I'm still looking bloodied and
Yeah, I'm still on one.
Ugh, they're only zombies. Why should we care about the fate of any of these? They're just the lowest forms of life left in the valley. And you have the apologies of the Barovian hierarchy for this. We'll make sure your travel to the village of Barovia is unhindered.
As he's saying this, can I move up and just impale the dude through the head that's on the floor? I don't want him coming back.
I mean, go for it.
Oh, do you want me to roll an attack?
No?
Okay, good. Just making sure, destroying the brain.
Someone
Bit
pick up that
gruesome.
I think Sun already picked up the letter, didn't you?
letter. I didn't get a chance to. We got ambushed.
Oh, well, I'll pick it up while I'm there then.
Silas, yeah, he can reach down and get it while he's impaling the head.
Can you try and grab it discreetly?
I can certainly try.
I thought someone already had picked it up.
I was about
Okay.
to, my hand was outstretched and I was going for it, but then kind of...
I was assuming that one of you picked it up before the carriage arrived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
right, like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And from inside of the carriage, where you can just make out the couple of shrouded figures, you hear a high, cold voice say, "Rahadin, if we're not needed anymore here, let's get back to the castle." And you see the figure on the front of the carriage and just murmur, "Yes, my master." And the carriage quickly turns and leaves.
Well, geez, thanks for the help.
I was going to ask them for a lift, but they were so fast.
Yeah, same.
People here are so welcoming.
Yeah, where's Aragorn when you need him?
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody
he
else creeped out by the fact that he said that only attacks people who are trying to leave.
caught that too.
That's a fair point.
We're safe for now.
Do you think we can rest? Or do you think it's too dangerous?
Reminder that they did say that they're going to make sure that your passage to the village is unhindered.
I say we make it towards the village then.
This is going to be
We
the
could-
one and only time.
We could short
I
rest.
wouldn't want to rest.
We should short rest.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is,
so you can
this is the one
roll
and only
hit dice.
time
Yes?
that I'm going to tell you that resting on the road is going to be perfectly safe.
Okay.
And if we do a short rest, I can actually do Song of Rest. So, it'll give you,
Those who roll hit dice get to roll, I think, a d6 on top of that.
yeah, extra 1d6 of hit points. Yep. Because some of y'all need it.
How many 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6 extra.
You get an extra 1d6.
Wow,
And-
really? 2 1s?
While you
Remember
while
that
take-
you get to add your Constitution modifier to every dice that you roll, except that 1d6 extra.
Yeah, sorry, so that's 17.
and while you guys take
Wow!
Right.
Wait, do you not have any Constitution modifier?
You do
one.
have a health potion.
Can he use inspiration? I mean,
Also,
normally-
we're level 2, so you get to have 2.
Yeah, you can roll 2d8
Yeah, you
if
can-
you want.
Yeah.
2d8.
apparently my songs you
Yeah, we're
just
level
don't
2.
like.
Oh yeah. If you want to spend your second hit die, which you'll recover on a long rest, you'll recover half of what you spend on a long
Yeah,
rest.
on a long rest, we're going to recover 1.
Oh, okay, I didn't change my hit dice up to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
noticed that I
okay.
didn't either.
While you guys take this rest,
I'm done.
I'm gonna keep an eye out since I'm the.
Right.
I didn't.
You get to add your con, so you heal 6 points total. Fair play. So, welcome to Barovia, everybody, where life is cheap and death is cheaper. Expect enemies in this land to fight to kill. Don't expect them to just ignore you if you go down. Barovia is a harsh, unforgiving place to those who decide to move too confidently through the land, or who don't take seriously the threats involved. However, for those of you who display the necessary caution and the necessary tactics, you'll find treasure where you might not always expect it. The fights will be hard, but the rewards will be worth it. You've now entered the domain of Strahd von Zorovic, everybody.
Ooh.
I want to clarify that the entire time I still had my maul in my hand. I have not let go of it. Therefore, it's still electrified.
Doesn't that end when you take a rest?
Nope, it's when you let go of it.
Fair play. Zeesi, if you want to, you can use one of your healing potions.
Not right now, no.
Fair play. So, you take your rest.
Ooh, that means
It
I get my
takes you
spells
about-
back.
It takes you about an hour to recover. You do
Yeah,
actually
that-
get your hex back from that, but yeah. It takes you about an hour to recover from the... from what you expended fighting the zombies. While you're there, you do actually get the chance to read through the letter that you picked up from the body of the man by the road. You also find instructions to him. It seems his name was Dalvin Olensky, which I will type into Discord for you.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to reveal the handout to you. The letter reads, "Hail thee of might and valor. I, the Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Kolyana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of weakened Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after all departed for a better life." Signed, Kolyan Indrovich, Burgomaster.
Hey, isn't this the person that we were meant to save his daughter? Or his beloved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Burgomaster.
Seems to have changed his mind.
Or maybe the letter you were given was not in fact a true letter.
Do the handwritings match between the two
No.
letters? No.
No,
No,
they
they
don't look the
don't.
same.
Aww.
This letter doesn't have the seal of Strahd on it.
Can I ask what a burgomaster is?
You don't know.
Isn't it an old title?
Yeah, I think it's an old title, like a duke or a
I
doge.
think it's a sort of mayor,
Okay.
but like not necessarily elected.
In our world, a burgomaster will be the mayor of a Dutch, Flemish, German, Austrian, or Swiss town.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
it's not
why
McDonald's,
the
Yeah,
term is familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I'd come
But
across
your
it before.
characters have never heard the term. Have
Okay.
never heard the term burgomaster before.
And like a true American, I have never heard that term.
Oh,
Pull you back over
Alright,
to Barovia.
so next time when you see this Arigal, he's gonna take a dagger in the face.
I really liked him as well.
can't say I was keen on him.
So
But
we're
that might-
drafting here.
That might
Anybody
be
want to go test the gates?
Let me give it a shot.
Are you
gonna-
Are you walking over to the gates?
I waddle on over to the gates and I try and push on them.
The gates do not swing open as you approach them.
Give it a good old shove with my body.
No.
Try
I
and
think that's
wedge.
how I moved that time. Carry on.
Try and wedge like the handle of the maul into any crevice or gap. Try and use a leverage.
Nope.
I'm guessing my abilities to open and doors and slam them real quickly won't help with the big huge gates.
It's only if they're not locked.
Dang.
I head back
And remember,
over.
they seem to open by magic. There was no mechanism that you guys could see.
I swear in Dwarvish.
For you are now all back on the map. Yeah, you're over here.
Yeah.
It's going to take you another 3 or so hours of traveling to reach the village of Barovia from where you are.
How long does it feel like we've...
Don't take any scale on the map accurately.
Okay.
What, how long does it feel
I'm
like how many
bad
hours
at-
passed?
Yeah, I'm bad at estimating what miles are anyway, so.
Give
Uh,
1 second.
You
You've
can
been
usually-
traveling for about 6.5 hours.
So it's probably about, if it was at dawn, which would be about...
And
Early-
it's
early
twilight
afternoon?
Here.
So, if it wasn't actually like twilight, it would feel about midday right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I believe a walking pace you can usually make a mile in 30 minutes. In real life, that is.
Adventuring party pace is weird in D&D. If
Yeah.
you're traveling fast, you can move 24 miles in a day. But basically, try not to even think about the scale.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna be continuing to hold
back.
my again back to walking stick, but electrified walking stick this time. I'm gonna be vigilant for any I'm gonna be looking for undead tracks by this point now. I don't want to be ambushed by zombies again.
Okay. Yeah. You guys get back underway after taking your rest, and it's another 3 or so hours following the road. After a little way down the road, as you get to about here, the mist clears, and you can see a river which flows clear as a blue winter sky through the valley, flowing what seems to be from east to west through the valley. You can see it. You can see it in the distance. The mist seems to have receded to the edge of the woods for now.
Can we see any kind of sun? Except me.
No, it doesn't appear to be. Well, for a
Except
start, it's
me.
twilight.
Well, yeah, it's night now, isn't it?
You can just about make out the moon in the sky above you, which doesn't seem to have moved the entire time you've been traveling.
Yeah, shouldn't it be 3 p.m. now if hours are passing by correctly in my head?
Yeah.
It
The
should
moon
be
doesn't seem to have moved the entire time you've been traveling.
Is it still twilighty?
Yes.
My mind is going Feywild.
Oh, better get used to
But
it.
this doesn't look like what I've heard of the Feywild.
You have no idea. There is an answer that you'll discover, but you guys currently don't know.
Yeah.
This is odd. Very odd.
Anyway.
It's
Sorry, go
meant-
ahead.
I'm just going to say to my... It's meant to be about 3 p.m. if my mind's time is anything to go by, but it's the middle of the night here.
Hey, Zezin, you thought we were going to stand out.
Dude, I have no idea what this place is even like. Everyone could look like us for all we know.
That'd be a pretty hot place.
To be fair, with what I've seen, I'd rather end up seeing a place full of you guys rather than what I...
Either way, I pull my cloak up over my head and carry on walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my cloak up also.
Fair enough. As you head down the road, and, well, the road leads to a village. Its tall houses dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children, standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. And beyond them you can see the mist beginning to swirl heavier around you, in front of you. Basically anywhere that isn't them.
I head on over to them, take a kneel in front of them.
After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." Then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days just behind them. Its windows are dark, has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
What kind of monster is it?
We don't know, but we've heard its terrible howls from the basement.
Have you alerted the guards?
What was that, sorry?
Have you alerted the guards? I'm assuming you have
guards?
guards.
This
Right.
town is this town has no guards.
That answers my
We're
question.
alone here. We don't know where anyone else is. Even our parents disappeared and they're the ones keeping it trapped in the basement.
Have you seen it at all, ever?
We've only heard its howls. Please, our brother is on the 3rd floor in the nursery.
Just one thing after another. You guys coming?
Yeah.
What happened to your parents?
We don't know. We haven't seen them. We've only heard the howling of the monster. They went down there to try and get rid of it again, and we haven't seen them since.
How long ago did they go down?
I'm gonna try and... I'm happy for this question to be answered, but I'm gonna be trying to get them to take me towards that house, or at least heading towards that direction. But hopefully with them so I can hear this answer, because that was gonna be my next question as well.
Half a day. I don't know. They put us down to sleep and told us they were and shut up the monster, and then we woke up and they hadn't come back. They haven't been back all day.
Well, there's every chance they're still okay. We can go and check for you.
Please, and please save our poor brother Walter. He's in the nursery on the 3rd floor.
Walter.
I'm already at that door by this point.
Did any of you actually ask their names?
Nope. Oh, I didn't.
I didn't either.
Bryseis will.
The girl points to first herself and her brother. I'm Rose. He's Thorn. Rose and Thorn Durst.
Well, creative, I'll give your parents that, but poor Walter?
I'm trying the door.
Yep. The door does seem to open. If you give me just a second, because I was typing a name, I will pull you over onto a map and give you a handout.
Oh,
They
okay,
don't
that's what
look
they
creepy.
like?
They don't look creepy at all.
Wait, do I recognize that? Are they drow?
No, they're humans.
Okay. they're just-
Remember that most
That's
of the handouts of the characters in the world are going to be artist impressions rather than
Fair.
necessarily.
Can I look up and see if there's an open window?
Looking around, there does not seem to be, and in fact, the windows on the upper floors.
Fuck, because could have gotten Walter out first.
Rose, Thorn, and Walter.
Yeah, I guess they ran out of ideas.
Again, thinking this is a conventional house. I am not going to bother check for traps, and I'm straight through.
Okay, you're moving straight into that first chamber.
And I'm trying the next
I
one.
am sticking right up by Brammyr.
Okay.
Bryseis kind of looks at the kids and say, look, no matter what, unless something is attacking you out here, stay out here. Okay?
You enter through the portico into the first room of the house, into the foyer of the house.
I'm going to nudge Brammyr.
Hanging on the south wall is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, which seems to be a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set with panes of stained glass.
How about if we don't alert the monster that we're coming?
Alright.
Shall we stealth?
Be on it as well.
I'm not entirely sure there's a monster. Kids do tend to fabricate things.
We've just been attacked by zombies.
That's true. I'm willing
That
to believe
is
anything
true.
by this point.
B and Zeesi, are you coming on into the house as well?
Yeah.
Yes, but first I want to take a perception on the outside to see if there's anybody watching us apart from the two kids. I don't want to be ambushed inside a house.
Feel free to roll it. Okay, looking around, you don't see any other figures than the two children in the fog.
Also,
Okay.
I would like to light up both of my weapons, please.
Okay, you do so.
I rolled a 26 on stealth.
I suppose I'll roll stuff as well.
I want to kind of keep my foot on the doorway to stop it closing.
Oh God!
The only reason I was moving the dynamic lighting there was because I had to delete the original one that was there.
No, you might think that's so good, but I'm at disadvantage. That's a 5.
Rip.
Damn it.
There's not actually a doorway there. I'm literally just moving that so I could move the dynamic lighting.
Stop clinking.
That's the area where you are there. Zeesi, is a portico.
I'm sneaking in.
Do you mean clanking in?
I mean sneaking. I am stealthy as all hell, I'll have you know.
He's whistling the entire way.
A wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-panelled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs and satyrs.
Does the longsword look like a proper weapon or just like a decorative one?
It looks like it's a proper weapon.
I can't really use longswords, so I don't care, but if someone needs one.
How attached to the wall does it look? Does it look like it's properly fixed on?
No.
Although we're not here to rob these people.
It looks like it's just mounted on the wall.
I mean, you
Right.
can borrow it.
I was just moving the dynamic lighting around there.
Are these
I don't want to
doorways?
touch that sword.
Yes, they are.
Should we take care of the monster first, or try and grab the kid first?
Monster. I'm going for monster.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We should
send
really
this over.
check to make sure the kid's alright.
If
Where
there
are you
even is a
heading into,
kid.
Brammyr?
North.
So, up here.
Yeah.
Right behind them.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I could... the dynamic license being annoying. There we go. Yeah, I'll move this one out of the way as well for everyone.
I whisper back, dining room.
Are you heading on inside?
I'm gonna peek inside and take a look.
The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale.
Classy joint they've got here.
What's everyone's passive perception scores, please?
Not great. That's
12.
12.
11.
Okay. Any of you have a passive perception score of at least a 12, can see twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and walls lurking among the carved foliage. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and a horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
Creepy.
Agreed. Try the other door, Silas.
The other door.
Yeah,
That
Well,
one.
Which one? The one to the south?
here.
Oh,
I'm
that one.
gonna open that
I'm
one.
gonna try the handle on it.
Yep, it's not locked, I'm just having fun with the dynamic
Yeah.
lighting, bear with me.
Is there a way to make like the portrait slightly smaller?
Really annoying.
I can't see the doors when I'm stood there.
So you said silverware in the dining room. Is it
Yeah.
actual silver?
Appears to be.
Ooh.
Like
Do the
knife
knives?
and fork? Yeah.
Do the knives look knifey?
Dude, the knives look nice.
They look like actual silver cutlery.
Like,
As you
is
enter
it
the
a
area,
butter knife or a
Silas,
steak knife?
But like meat knives
Table
can
knife.
be
Oh,
they're
like,
not.
like
They're,
butter knives.
yes.
yeah.
Useless.
The kitchen is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connected to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door.
I'm guessing that's a pantry.
Can I open this one?
Yep, give me just
'Cause
1
it's-
second.
Alright,
Uh,
B's still gonna take some of that cutlery, just FYI.
Okay. That appears to be a cloakroom which has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
Ooh. I'm gonna grab the top hat.
Okay, grab the top hat.
I have slightly kleptomaniac tendencies because it's pretty. It's a top hat. I have a top hat. I'm also gonna go through the pockets of the cloaks just to see if there's anything interesting.
They're cloaks, not robes. They don't have pockets.
Oh.
Have we found the stairs or the ones that lead upstairs, the ones that we saw?
They were in the main room
Yeah.
that we entered.
I'm gonna
start making my way towards them.
I'm gonna shove the top hat into my bag.
Before you head up there, there is still a room to the south.
Yeah, there.
And Silas, were you wanting to inspect the room to the back?
I'm going to turn to Brammyr first and go, it looks like there might be a pantry cupboard at the back. Is it really worth checking out, or do you want to go check on that kid?
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear any monster noises?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
16?
You listening hard with your cat ears, you think you can pick out howling from beneath you, but it's faint at the moment.
Alright.
Brammyr, I turned to you and said, It looks like there's a pantry door at the back. Do you really think it's worth checking out, or should we go upstairs to find that kid?
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna leave it up to you. There might be something in there of use, or at least to give us some. I mean, they said that this monster has been in their basement, and the parents seem to be aware of it. There might be a sign in there indicating to what it might be, but I doubt it.
I'll try the door, but if it's just a pantry, then I'm just not going to bother looking.
Yeah, fair.
I'm
I'm gonna go try the door.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep
Uh,
watch.
Behind the small door in the southwest corner of the kit, that leads to a well-stocked pantry. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
pantry.
there does appear to be a well-stocked pantry. What I haven't noticed is there is actually also a small door down here. I was reading the wrong description.
Oh, the one there.
Yeah, that does appear to be a well-stocked pantry in the back up there, though. Yep.
Well, nothing
What's-
in here.
What's that over there in the corner?
I'll move it because the ammo lighting is annoying me otherwise.
Could be anything.
The way they set it up is frustrating. Behind the small door in the southwest corner of the kitchen is a dumbwaiter. A 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley system that must be operated manually.
Can I see any
Hanging
remnants
on the wall next to the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached by wires to buttons in those other areas, you would have to assume.
Can I see any remnants of what's been placed onto this dumbweight?
Doesn't appear to have anything in there.
Any like
Considering it's
remnants
the
or
kitchen,
traces?
Considering it's the kitchen, you think it might have been used to move food?
Hey, try ringing the bell. Maybe something will respond.
No!
I don't know about that one. But it's something to keep in mind.
Can the girls open the door
Yeah,
on
we're gonna
the
go through
bottom?
the door in the bottom.
I think we're just going to exit whilst you're doing that. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a sip of my newly poured drink.
And this oak-panelled room to the south looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pine rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. These cabinets sports a lock. Yep, these cabinets just sports a lock on it, and the north cabinet does not seem to have a lock.
I'm gonna look at that lock. Does it look trapped?
Roll perception.
This is where I'm glad I'm out in the hole.
Yeah.
4! It is perfectly safe!
What was your perception?
4!
It's perfectly safe. Do you want to try picking it?
Yes.
Brammyr, hold me.
Dexterity check, please.
Yes. Plus my proficiency.
Yep.
19.
Yep. You successfully managed to pick the lock after a little bit of effort, and opening the cabinet, you can see inside a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and what seems like 3 sets of 20 bolts.
Anyone need a ranged weapon? Anyone?
I
have
thought
just
Silas
bought
bought one.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, like me and Silas are just like, should we go upstairs?
I think we should go upstairs.
Are you guys looking in the north cabinet, by the way?
Sure, I'll have a look.
So
Curiosity
you open the
never
north
killed
cabinet.
any cat.
Yep, you swing open and it seems to contain a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses. Silas and Brammyr, are you going upstairs?
Yes, I'll go first. I'm on the way up. I'm going to try and not creak the board, and I'm also going to try and listen out to see if I can hear any noises from upstairs.
I'm gonna grab the playing cards.
You're going up. Is Brammyr going up?
I am going up, I'm following behind. I am.
Okay.
My footsteps are mirroring, like where he steps, and then moves off, I step in that exact same spot.
Okay. And you're leaving the girls downstairs. Zeesi, what are you doing during this?
I do want to say, by the way, I'm whispering to them, we're going upstairs, just so they know.
Bryseis hears them and says, "All right." All right, son, you done stealing what you want?
It's not stealing, it's borrowing.
What did you grab from the
Right.
room?
The playing cards.
Okay. Zeesi, what are you doing during this?
Keeping an eye on the windows in the dining room and the front door to make sure nobody comes in.
Nothing appears to be coming through. B, I will drag you onto the next layer.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
they-
go up too.
Are they suits or statues?
I'm
If
just
we're
getting to
all
that.
then.
Okay. Yeah, Zeesi, you can come up as well. Basically, the staircase continues to lead round and up from where you are, but
I'll move
I've
to
had
get
to
to
move
them.
you around. Okay. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of what you presume is the family. A man and a woman with their 2 smiling children, and cradled in what you guess is the father's arms is a swaddled baby, the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armour flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. I think it means the north and south walls there. Oh, no, the compass is weird. North is to the left, east is to the north, south is to your
Right.
right, and west is to your south.
Okay.
So,
Fuck you
It's like
too,
the
house.
visual on the
Fuck you
map
too.
yeah. Basically,
So we've seen a bunch of portraits, right?
yes.
Do
This one
any
appears
of
to be the first one of the family.
yeah? Have we seen any of the portraits of the kids we talked to outside?
This portrait.
Okay, it's. I thought
I
it was.
told
It
you,
had
I
just
told
the
you,
baby.
Man and the woman, their 2 smiling children, and cradling the father's arms.
Okay,
with
okay.
their
I,
baby.
I guess I didn't hear the children. I thought it was man and woman and the baby.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it does have their.
My bad.
uh,
My bad.
Did you say
Uh,
they were suits?
Yes, I was just working through that and I got interrupted. Each suit of armour clutches a spear and has a visioned helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths, although with close inspection, you can actually see they're not really dancing but fighting off swarms of bats. And as you move out onto the landing, you can feel a cold draft coming down the steps from upstairs. There are obviously yet more rooms on this floor. There's a door that leads north just there. I'm going to change the direction to say that that's north just for my own sanity.
Yeah.
I'd like to check
one
the
there.
small one.
And one there.
Can I inspect this suit?
It
That's where I give it a
appears to
tap and make sure
it
there's nothing
appears-
in it.
Yeah, it appears to be a suit of armour holding a spear that has a helm shaped like a wolf's head.
Does it look dusty like it's, not been moved in a while?
Yeah.
Oh God!
And as you open that door, you can see an undecorated bedroom, which seems to contain a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a foot locker, and tidy servants' uniforms hang with some hooks in the adjoining closet, which I'll just reveal for you here.
Oh, it's a.
Yep.
What's this little notch here?
That's the dumbwaiter.
Gotcha. Can I check the chests? I just want to open them. Is
Yeah.
all.
They appear to be empty.
Okay, I'll close them
Anyone
again.
else exploring any rooms on this floor?
I'm going to wait by
I'm
the
gonna,
stairs
I'm gonna
until people are-
check that.
Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance, and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the east wall, because I'm going to have to change all of these directions. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. The desk has several items resting on it: an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the family's insignia, which appears to be a windmill. The desk drawer is empty, apart from an iron key. I'm assuming you're just going to search for this. Yep,
Sure.
apart from an iron key in the desk.
Alright, I'll grab the key.
You're going in, you're an adventurer, you're gonna be searching everything.
It's also
Yeah.
a tabaxi adventurer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna grab the iron key. I'm also gonna. I'm assuming there are drapes on the windows, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and open up a bit because it's a bit stuffy in here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and
Essentially
open
like outside.
drapes.
Question. There was no seemingly way to enter the basement level.
Correct. You've only seen stairs going up so far.
Right.
Is that like a balcony or something?
Also, they think north is south,
No.
so therefore up, maybe down.
There wasn't also anything outside
There's no
the
balcony
house.
area. Correct.
There was like a.
I'm gonna have a look at the balcony.
There's no balcony.
Oh, so it's just outside.
The window, yeah.
Okay.
Lucky cats
Never
always land on their feet, but she just jumped out a window.
I thought there was a balcony.
Although
Sorry.
it does seem that the mist is swirling really heavily around you guys, around the house in general.
Okay.
I
Is
can't
there-
say anything about that? Sorry, go ahead.
Is there any book that looks especially shiny, that like with a very expensive cover or something that makes it pop out?
Can you make me a perception check, please?
Sure. That's 1719.
Okay. Yeah, up in this top right corner here, you think you can... A book catches your eye. It looks like a red-covered book with a blank spine. You
I'm gonna grab
I
it.
think it's a book, yeah. You grab it, you give it a pull, and... Yeah, there appears to be something behind it. If you want to move up so the lighting reveals it.
I'm gonna go back and say, guys, I found a secret passage!
Have we found out what's down there yet?
Nope.
Yeah, Bryseis is as like, well, we need to still find the kid, so he's gonna go explore this way.
Fine! Secret passage it is! Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal the room for the guys down here and do that just to give them a bit of a try here.
Okay. Yep.
Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. Close inspection of them reveals that several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Charming.
Now, the room that Sun and what looks like Brammyr are
Yeah, I'm heading
I
over to
can't
Sun.
see where Silas has gone.
Son?
Silas,
Oh,
I'm next to the staircase.
okay. Sorry, it's because I'm on the dynamic lighting layer.
No problem.
So you were invisible on top of an armor suit for me.
Yeah.
So, Sun, this secret room contains bookshelves that appear to be packed with tomes just on their spines describe fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of the cult called the Priests of Asibus.
The what? The what or what?
I'm just going to copy and paste the spelling into Discord.
Thank you.
Well, this sounds like nothing could ever go wrong.
There appears to be a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet standing against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
What could possibly go wrong?
Clutched in the skeleton's left hand appears to be a letter bearing the seal of Strahd von Zarovic.
I'm gonna grab the letter.
Okay.
No checks, no anything. I'm gonna grab the letter.
I am bracing because I don't like the fact there is a dead person there. There is something up here. I am ready, prepared.
Son, as you're leaning closer, you can see 3 darts are stuck in the dead skeleton's armor and ribcage.
Oh.
You still want to try and grab that letter?
Wait, do I see this as well?
I
Son,
am.
notice you leant closer.
I am
It's
gonna
in
look
hand.
around and look for where those darts came from.
Perception check, please.
Thank you.
Son, what is it?
Darts? 17.
Uh,
Also letter,
You-
but darts.
looking at the skeleton and looking at where the darts are, you kind of peek inside the chest and you can see what appears to be a defunct mechanism with that roll. You can tell it's defunct of a dart trap that seems to have been placed on the chest.
Do you want me to try and do it? If it's poison, I can manage it a bit
It
better
looks like it was
There's the letter.
disabled. It looks like, well, the trap went off on this guy when he tried to open the chest. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of the sun. I will not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. Charming.
Writhing in my earth.
Yeah, sorry. Writhing.
Okay.
You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, you abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son? Huh. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dreadlord and master, our good friend Strahd von Zarovich.
He seems to get around, that fella, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is that all you're doing in the room, or are you looking in the chest as well?
I am gonna take a look at that chest.
Okay. Searching through the chest, you can see it contains 3 books with black leather covers, 3 scrolls, and it looks like 3 other letters / scrolls in there, which appears to be a deed to the house, a deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
Deed to house.
The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rose of Elder and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Alright. I'll put them in my pocket to give to the kids outside.
Wait, hang on a second. They're giving the properties and stuff to Rose and Fawn.
Yes, they're
Yeah,
children.
to their kids. That makes sense.
Okay.
Walter.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out, where's Walter in this? Like, I'm not the brightest tool they've shared, but I know when Walter's not been mentioned. Also,
Deadborn son.
yep, stillborn.
Stillborn. Yeah, stillborn child. I don't think Walter is gonna be saved, you guys.
Walter doesn't exist.
Just as a note, even just touching the scrolls, if you took any sort of glance at them, they do appear to be 3 spell scrolls that you
Yay.
have no way of reading, as you're not magical.
Nope.
Yeah, neither of us.
Nope. What do the... I'm gonna open a book and flip through it quickly.
Blank.
Should we head back while you're doing
Uh,
this?
Each book, I will tell you now, those 3 books are all blank and they're worth 25 GP each.
Okay.
I imagine I'm gonna start heading back. Is Sun gonna join me heading back?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Ah.
When they
Head down
get
there.
me, I'll
Silas,
ask them what
Are
they
you
found.
climbing up to the 3rd floor? Or are you waiting for
I'm waiting for people to start coming over. Yeah.
All right, Bryseis is still looking around the music room. Is there anything small and of value does she see in this room?
Not really, no.
Any music sheets or anything like that?
Doesn't really appear to be anything, no.
I'm gonna whistle for everyone's attention once we come out.
All right, Breeze goes then.
What did you?
Hey, the siblings. Those will be of interest to you. And I
Let's-
hand out the scrolls. I have my priorities. I want to know what
Yeah.
those are.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
I'm happy to let the magic lot decipher them first before I start talking.
Having a glance through them, I'll allow you to figure out what they are because they're low-level spell scrolls. They appear to be a spell scroll of Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Can we take one for a moment? I'm talking at normal volume, not whispering anymore.
So what was the last one? Sorry.
A spell scroll of Bless, spell scroll of Protection from Poison, and spell scroll of Spiritual Weapon.
Can they use them?
I'm not sure.
I think yes, but they've got to make a check for them because I remember in your
Yeah, but I think that's what I decided to do even when the spells are not on your list. But I think
If
I
the
think
spell's
they
on
need-
the list,
they need to be on your spell list normally.
if they're not on your spell list, you can't cast them.
Oh,
So I don't think any of us can, or any of you guys can cast any of those because those are cleric spells.
Mm.
Well, the protection from poison, maybe. I don't know.
are we able to take one for a moment? I know we're in a rush to save all this thing and destroy this monster, but there's something really amiss here.
Yeah. I'm gonna show them the letter.
From
Reese
this,
kind of looks at it. Wait, still. But the kid said that their brother's upstairs in the nursery.
Yes, and also we found the will of the parents leaving the house to their son and daughter, Rosa and Thorn.
Apologies for the pop-ups. I'm just dragging the handouts for the spells onto the.
Yeah, no worries.
Reese kind of looks back up at the portrait and them holding the baby.
yeah, I was about to point towards that as well.
I
It's
mean,
entirely possible the will was written before Walter was born.
Could be.
What about show them the letter about stillborn?
Yeah.
I mean, the
It is-
mom does look
things are
scornful
weird.
at the child.
Things are weird.
Remember, the kids told you that their brother was in the upstairs
Yeah.
nursery.
Speaking of which, I'm going to start moving up slowly.
It's just occurred to me.
Are you heading on up, Silas?
Actually,
I'll move up the floor. I'll motion that I'm going.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one check before I say the thing I'm gonna check. So. Okay, no, fair play. Right.
I mean, the only way we're going to figure out if there's a dead baby upstairs is if we go and see.
I think the monster is the
I'm gonna get to
baby.
the top.
But they said the baby was
Okay.
down. No, they said the baby was in the nursery and the monster was wailing in the basement.
But that is
Silas,
the
stop there.
basement.
But I heard something coming from beneath us when we were on the ground floor.
And you still haven't found any way down.
Okay, look,
Let's-
if it's
let's
a zombie
check-
baby, let's just agree that it's a zombie baby, okay? And we'll just have to take care of it and just hope to God I can sleep for the rest of my life.
Either way, we should probably follow Silas. I don't want him being on his own up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombie baby would be hard to take alone.
So,
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna head up.
what's your marching order up the stairs?
I want to say me first, catching up to Silas, unless anyone is going to beat me to it.
No, I'll be behind you and Son probably.
Yeah, I'll go second.
I'm behind Son.
Alright.
Okay. Now the reason I had to ask that was Zeesi coming up last is Silas. As you step up to the top of the landing up here, you can see a black suit of plate armor standing against the wall, draped in cobwebs. And as you move next to it, it's going to go ahead and attack you.
Oh dear God.
Fuck's sake.
Guys, situation.
Damn it. If I was up sooner, I might have been able to push you out of the way.
And let me delete all of your things from the turn order and add Sun on, because you know what happens next.
Ooh. Oh, that's a natural one on my initiative.
Oh no. For a total of like 17 because this text is bullshit.
Hey, no! Someone changed my initiative for a total of 4.
I don't know how. Oh, I was clicked on your token and assigned you the assigned you the armor's initiative. Oops.
Yeah, my initiative. I did roll a 5, just FYI. So no, that's really.
Yep. Because the armor is striking with surprise, it is going to go first.
Yep.
Yeah.
No problem.
And it's just going to straight up slam into you, Silas.
Okay.
Does a 10 or a 13 hit you?
No.
The armor attacks you, and that's all it does on its turn.
Yep. Nice. I'm next then, which is going to consist of me smacking it with a scimitar until it dies. First attack.
Your weapons are ignited as well.
Yes, they are.
Thank God.
Yep.
Okay, damage for
That does hit.
I should hope.
Really?
otherwise,
22 hits?
with Crimson Right.
Okay.
So that's 10 damage, 2 of which is fire. And my second attack.
Hits. Roll damage.
Jesus, man.
Boop and boop.
Yeah, with that instant assault, the armor does not look very healthy. It looks like it's taken a lot of damage already.
And with that, I'm going to boop, 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 and hide around the corner.
It is actually Zeesi's turn next to be stuck behind all of you, unless you want to try and move through your friends.
Just throw them over the railings; it'll be fine.
Well, I'm still on the floor below at the moment.
Yeah. And
I was
you're
gonna say,
you're kind of stuck behind your sister.
If
Brammyr.
he's at this, if it is at
Yeah.
this space here,
Yeah.
he could.
He can't move across. That's a balcony there. He's got to.
Well, I was gonna say, does he have at least? Can he like up and over like baseball pitch and Eldritch Blast or something?
I'll let you try it at disadvantage.
Well, I don't know what I'm aiming at because I can't see nothing
Yeah,
on
he
that
needs his
floor.
Yeah.
token moving.
I can't see that floor.
Yeah, I was trying to keep you on that lower floor because you're stuck behind them. You're still coming up from the floor below.
I mean, how wide are the stairs? Can he run past us?
One person wide.
Ah.
Well, if I can attack, I will. If not, then oh well.
I'll let you try it at disadvantage.
Come on, man.
Misses.
I mean, are you surprised this is my character?
Your Eldritch Blast seems to slam into the ground next to the armor. It seems like you couldn't quite get the shot you wanted to get on it. And it rolls round to the armor, who's going to move,
Take your pick. You've only got 2.
move 5 feet. And it's just going to go ahead and attack you, Brammyr.
All right.
Does a 20 hit you?
Nah. Yeah,
You
it
take
does.
7 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. The metal arm of the armor whacks you round the side of the head.
All right.
And that's all it can do. It's your turn.
Right. For the free action of talking, I turn to Sun quickly and go, "Do you need me to body block or not?"
I don't think so.
Right.
Close
I'm
quarters, I'd rather attack with
I'm gonna
shots
move
with a
around
dagger.
it, so like try and like just edge around it,
Okay. you can
and
just
with that
about manage
movement,
it.
swing the maul round and just smash it in the back of the head of
Okay.
its like helmet
Roll your attack.
with the silver maul. Shit.
That misses. You try as you move around. You can't quite get the angle to swing at them all, and it just kind of half deflects the blow with its arm.
That did go as planned.
B.
That's all I can do.
B.
I feel your pain, Zeesi. I feel your pain.
Right?
Oh, sorry. Here.
It's your turn.
Okie dokie. From here, I might just chuck a dagger at it.
Go for it.
Oh, yes.
That hits. And you see the dagger kind of pierce part of the chest plate of the armor. Still standing though. Sun.
Oh, dear,
Right. I'm gonna pull out my short swords.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it here. That way the others can come up if they so wish.
Yeah, you can just about edge through.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make my main attack with the enchanted short sword.
Okay.
So that's a +6 to hit. 18.
Just hits.
Yeah. Oh.
Christ.
That's 6, 7, 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Because I got sneak attack off that.
How do you destroy this armor?
I'm gonna
Good.
wedge the enchanted short sword into the neck piece and just like pop the head out. It's an enchanted armor, right? Just an empty armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop the head out. Yeah.
Yep. And the armor goes down, and I'll take you back out of initiative order. And this is what happens when it's one enemy rather than 4.
Yeah, it's much better.
You say that, but I still got to roll like 1 in 4 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it back here just so that you guys can see.
Yeah, I rolled a 15. No, I rolled a 12, and I had +6 on the attack. So
It had 18
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah, I got +4 on mine. I think this thing is like full plate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Now that it seems the armor has stopped attacking you, you can see oil lamps are again mounted on the oak-paneled walls of this room, which are carved with wooden scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. However, those of you who have at least a 12 on your passive perception can notice tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting out from the ground.
This is getting worse and worse.
Yeah, this place is charming.
Can I have a closer look at the corpses?
They're carved into the wall.
Oh,
They're parts
okay,
of-
they're carved in.
They're carvings, yeah.
I want to turn to Sun
Yeah.
and say, you mentioned the Feywild before about the whole.
The whole Twilight thing. Since we got into Barovia proper, has the time seemed to move from Twilight to proper night? DM.
No.
DM
No.
question. No, it's still
No, the
Twilight.
moon hasn't moved at all the entire time you've been in Barovia.
And it still looks like Twilighty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think I remember something about Feywild being the realm of eternal twilight, but Feywild is the realm of the fairies, not of the fae, not of
Yeah.
undead.
I turned to Silas. We've both gone through the same kind of training, haven't we?
Yes. Why? What are you asking?
We deal with the Fae occasionally, right?
Not in my experience, but carry on.
You think this has anything to do with it or not?
I don't believe so.
Okay, those of you who have likely been trained in the
Yeah, I'm just going off the fact that she would pick up
trained
like
in the
random
planes, stuff like
information.
the Feywild, can you make me an intelligence check, please?
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Pure intelligence,
Please.
Nope.
14.
Okay.
It's just the fact that, like, for the Blood Hunters, the Hunter's Bane, it's
Yeah.
advantage on survival checks to, like, track Fae, Fiends, and Undead. So we've dealt with Fae.
Yeah, none of you have any kind of clue where this could even be.
Yeah. I'm kind of deducing it might be like another plane or demi-plane because it reminds me of the Feywild, but I'm not sure at all.
I'm just thinking these
I don't
pictures.
I don't think it's the Feywild though.
These pictures and portraits are all about like there's squirrel, like forests and all sorts of stuff. Very much, it seems Fey-ish, but then there's this warped death about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into this too much.
I don't know.
We've still got more rooms to discover on this. Question as well, DM. Third floor, American or UK?
UK.
So we are on the third floor,
Yes.
or okay.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door at the north, the one with the double doors.
Okay. You can't hear any sound coming from the room to the north. Are you opening the door?
I'm going to try the handle. Yes.
Okay. Let me reveal the room for you. The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. This dusty, cobweb-filled, what appears to be master bedroom, has burgundy grey windows. Furnishings include a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of wardrobes, a vanity with wood-framed mirror and jewellery box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger-skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace. There's a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. A web-filled parlour in the southwest corner contains a table and two chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a Maxim jug. A door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it. And Silas, looking in that mirror, you see, well, the figure you see staring back at you appears to be older, if not heavily injured. You think you can see a faint line of red drawn across the neck.
Of himself.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yes.
Does it appear to be a reflect moving at the same way that I am?
Yes, it does.
I'd like to tap the mirror with my scimitar.
The reflection in the mirror also seems to tap. Is matching your movements exactly. It does appear to be a reflection of you, and yet not you.
Now, when I tapped the mirror with my scimitar, did it tap a mirror, or was it a metal on metal clink?
It did appear to tap a mirror.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, better than
I'm going to
Are you going to open that door?
not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to move over to the tiger rug first and just like kick a corner of it with my foot.
It's a tiger skin rug. It appears to be decorating the floor.
To make sure there's no zombie tiger going to be fighting us anytime soon.
I wish.
And
To Sun and B, do check the chat because Brammyr is asking you something.
Yeah.
And remember on the vanity there's a wood frame mirror, which again you see this weird version of yourself in. Plus it's got the jewelry box on it.
We're here?
You checking that room?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Okay. If the dynamic lighting will let me move the... There we go.
is
Let me
Zeesi...
just finish up with Silas in the north.
Yeah,
I
sure.
was going to ask if Zeesi was going with... Up there, with Silas.
I was going to the north, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Are you
assuming
going
that's
into
the
the room as well?
shaft from earlier.
Yes, that is the dumbwaiter.
Okay. Moving past the mirror, I'm going to check out this door first.
Yep. Give me just 1 second. Leads outside.
Oh, a balcony.
Yeah, does lead to an outside balcony. From where you were looking earlier, guys, this did appear to be the back of the house.
Okay. I'm going to take a step out and like note my surroundings.
The
Does there
mist
appear
is
to be anything
swirling really heavily around the house. You think that you are fairly grateful you didn't decide to stay outside the house.
Can you see the...
Yeah.
Oh, the kids would be on the other side.
You
Well-
seem grateful you didn't stay outside the house yet. We told the kids to stay outside.
Yeah.
Whoops.
On the condition they weren't being attacked.
Well, not much point staying out here.
Okay. Are you checking out the vanity?
True.
Also,
I'm
Zeesi,
going-
Yeah.
hang on, Zeesi, look in the mirror. You see yourself perfectly normal.
I just check
What?
myself out and start posing in the mirror. Then I walk over to the vanity and check it.
Okay. Looking at the jewelry box, it appears to be made of silver with gold filigree, and inside it contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. The box itself is worth 75 GP. The rings are each worth 25 GP, and the necklace is worth 750 GP.
Wow. Some people get all the luck. Okay.
Plenty of chances to lose
Can
it.
I have a, this might be pushing it a little bit, but question to GM. Guy that me and Son saw in, or Son and I have been to, in the chest that would, darted.
Yeah.
There wasn't any way of me determining that that was the father of this establishment at all, was it?
No.
Also, how long ago did he seem to have been dead?
He
I
was
should have...
his armor was still intact, if not in the best condition. So
But more like days, weeks, years?
probably a couple of years.
Okay.
A couple of years. A couple of years?
Okay. And there's a lot of dust on this floor, right?
Yeah. Silas, are you opening this door here?
Yes, I'm going to open it now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to finish up. It opens to reveal an empty dust cloak, just the dust-choked closet.
A coat closet.
Dust-choked closet.
Oh, dust. What's in there?
Empty.
It's just empty.
Okay, and swapping back to the other guys, dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. There does also appear to be a cobweb-covered broom leaning against the far wall.
What'd you see, Rosie? Bryseis
Looks
even.
just
Cleaning supplies?
yeah, it's just a bunch of cleaning supplies that looks like things haven't been used in a long time. The kids, now I'm getting lost. You got a servant's quarters that have no servants in it. Now we're looking at this room and it's got dust and cobwebs on anything. Nothing is adding up.
No, you're
Nope.
quite right. What about the next room?
Which room are you looking into?
There's one here. I can't really see the doors because we are on top of them, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah,
one.
Are you
Okay.
actually moving into there?
Okay, so there's
Yeah,
just
it's
one
getting
door
on the
here.
inside step.
Are you actually moving into there?
Yes.
Oh boy. As you do so, the broom attacks you.
At least I'm glad it's not a broom of flying that we're just walking past.
Yeah.
I am less glad that it attacks you,
I
but
mean, had you actually looked at it, you probably would have mistaken it for a broom of flying. Yeah, the broom comes to life and bonks you over the head twice. Does a 13 hit you?
It matches my armor class.
That
so
hits
yes.
But the
Neat,
12
neat.
misses. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the broom whacks you over the head.
Can I?
And have the initiative order back.
Do we
Reroll it or
roll?
keep
Your choice.
I would love to reroll personally, but
I'll reroll if yeah.
Reroll.
But doesn't that put you at the top of the order, son?
that is so much better.
What's your new initiative?
17.
Actually, can I get a reroll from everybody, please?
I get a feeling this thing's probably gonna die before like
Yeah, probably, but you never
It
know.
doesn't have much health.
yeah.
Jesus, Silas.
I'm rolling well tonight.
Zeesi and Silas don't know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going
No,
to
but
say
you
that.
might have heard B
Well,
going,
everything
"Ow!"
now, if
Uh,
you nick my horns, I'm going to shred you.
Zeesi and Silas, for this first round, I'm actually going to skip you because you're off investigating that
That
north
is
room.
completely fine.
Could
Son.
go surprise rounds.
Son, you've just seen this broom fly up and pop.
Yeah, there's no way I can get in there, right?
Not with B standing where she is, unless you want to just push B onto the floor.
No, I'm gonna chuck a dagger at it because I guess that drawing my bow and taking the action would be a bit long, especially since I had my short sword out.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna chuck a dagger at it.
Okay.
11?
Misses.
Well,
Unless you want to move some.
Please? Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna leave some room for B to either for B to come out or for someone else to try and get in, and I'm gonna sheath my short swords and grab out my bow.
Okay.
He's gonna take out her sword and curse at it madly as she comes out.
Okay. Misses. Are you wanting to move out the way?
Yeah.
Get out of there.
I'm just gonna move the animated armor like out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Move. I was just leaving there so you could see that it was there, but I'm moving off the map for you. I'm gonna move out onto the balcony here, just because I can. Skipping Zeesi Brammyr.
Right, I'm going. You know, it's hurt my friends. I'm going in. I'm hitting this shit
All over a broom.
all over a broom.
Do you do fire damage with your?
Can't hit shit.
Misses.
You missed the broom. I missed the broom too.
It's
I missed
very
the broom.
quick, okay.
I missed it
you
too.
over the head, Brammyr. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn!
The first one just bonks you on the shoulder, the second one bops you firmly on the head.
I did not enjoy that.
Silas, you can now hear a commotion coming from your south. And it sounds like a shriek of pain from B and a grunt of pain from Brammyr.
Okay. I'll start moving towards it.
I want to say I would not have been quiet at all.
2,
Are you moving
3.
back out of there, or?
Who's that? Sorry, who's moving back
That's
out?
Brammyr if he's moving back out of
Oh
there.
no, I'm staying. Sorry.
Okay.
Where's the doorway here? I can't see because of the character portraits.
Tile south of B,
Just the south of B. Right, I'm gonna push past her
as you do.
after going. What the heck is going on here?
And then Brammyr's in that room to your left there.
Just
Yeah.
me there facing off against the broom.
You having trouble with some dust?
The broom's alive.
Part
I don't
of
know
me
how to
wants to
respond
just
to this
jump
situation.
on it.
Can I
I'm a cat.
squeeze into Brammyr's space?
I'm
I'll
a dwarf, to be fair.
let you try it, but
I'll do an acrobatics if that helps.
okay. I was gonna say do an acrobatics. If you fail the check, you'll be
Yep.
at disadvantage.
Well, I got a nat 1, so
Okay, you're attacking at disadvantage as it's awkward trying to move into the same area as your dwarf friend.
beautiful.
That's fair.
It's still good.
Hits,
Ooh.
roll damage.
That's an 8, and 1 sec. There's the fire damage.
Good shit.
Okay.
And I
And-
do have another attack, so that'll be a disadvantage as well, yeah?
Yep.
Since I've stumbled over the dwarf trying to hit a broom.
That
Jesus,
also
man.
hits.
Give
You
me some of your
stolen
rolls.
everyone's rolls. It doesn't matter what you roll for Crimson Right. The broom, appearing slightly singed, drops.
And that's how you do a spring clean.
So... Okay, no. Yeah, the broom drops. I'm not
I want
Um,
to grab the broom and I want to snap it over my knee.
Brammyr,
Are
can
Are
you?
you actually snapping the broom?
Yeah.
No!
I'm gonna attempt to anyway.
Sons, you see him do this. You see him raise the broom, snap it over.
No! Magic broom!
Okay. It brings to my knee, and as it's about to like the impact to bend it, I'll stop it just as it like lightly touches my knee, and I turn around and go, "What? This thing tried to kill us!"
But it's a magical broom! Don't you want to know how it works? I mean, animated armor, yeah, destroy it. It's a broom!
And by the way, it's still in my hand, waving it around in the air as I talk hand gestures. This
Are
thing
you going to
can
hand it over to Sun to experiment with?
I mean, I'm wagging around in the air as I'm doing hand gestures. This thing tried to kill us. This thing is not good.
It
For-
booped
for
you on the
a couple of
head!
times-
Boo-hoo!
A couple of times as you try and wave it around in the air, you could swear that it half leaves your hand and hovers for a moment, and then... No, you must be mistaken. You've had a solid grip on it this whole time.
Do you want me to roll a perception check to see how much I noticed that thing?
Please. And Sun...
No.
Sun being... Sun and Silas, you can also roll perception checks to see this. Sun, you
13.
have advantage. Silas
Ooh.
is just looking at it.
16.
Yeah, you think you can see it hover a couple of times.
Fire tonight.
It's a
Yeah,
fucking
Silas.
broom of flying!
Silas and Sun, you do see the broom. You think you see it hover a couple of times as you wave it around.
Hey,
This
Brammyr,
thing-
I think it's haunted.
This thing is not good.
I
It is
want it!
alive, and I should just destroy it right now. Why do you want something that tried to kill us?
Yes!
I'm like pointing it basically like at/past.
Oh, also, I would love if you could grab my dagger that's somewhere in the closet and give it back to me.
I turn around, try and find the dagger. The broom is still pointed like in the direction of Silas and Sun. As
So,
I'm turned
Silas,
around.
Sun, are either of you going to grab it?
Yeah,
I'm not going to grab it.
I am going to
Sun-
grab it.
Sun, you grab the broom. Are you going to experiment with it, or are you just holding on to it for now?
I'm gonna straddle the broom and go, fly! Does anything happen?
So, here's the thing.
I'm trying to find a dagger, by the way.
Let me just drag something up to the top of the page, because holy shit, it's nested in about 6 different tables. So I'm going to need to quickly edit something on here, but
Whilst you're doing that,
I
I'm
saw that.
throwing another drink.
I saw that.
hey Miya, it should be in the magic items folder.
Yes! Speed of 15, kick area, but its playing speed becomes the broom stops hovering when you land. You can send the broom to travel alone to the station within 1 mile.
You know
of
the worst
you.
part that you're training me to do, by the way, guys? You're training me to drink on a Sunday evening. Someone's excited.
I'm a broom of flying! I mean, I'm probably not the person who will take the most advantage from it, but
Shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Everyone else, you see Sun hop onto the broom and float a couple feet off the ground.
and you go,
Really,
Can I-
son?
can I keep it for a little bit, and then I'll give it to whoever can make the most of it, but
This is probably you. You have a bow.
I point
Sure.
towards her, like, quite sternly, and go, if this thing turns against us and tries to kill us again, That's on your head, okay?
Yep.
Note
Make sure
to
that
self,
nasty
make sure
broom.
it bops you over the head when you're least expecting it.
Make sure that nasty broom doesn't give Brammyr any more trouble.
Zeesi,
That actually hurt, I'm gonna admit. It hurt hard.
Zeesi, what are you doing while this is going on?
And I'm gonna be right back to get more squash because I've run out of mixer. So,
Zeesi, while this is going on, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't have a turn, so I'd just be making my way over to the room after hearing my sister scream.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Or?
I
Forgetting
need
about you for a
to
moment
tweet
there.
that.
I was focused on letting everyone else.
It's
have
fine,
the
none of
stuff.
the other questions have been answered even.
Okay. Were you wanted to do anything on the way there since the fight seems to have calmed down or whatever the commotion
Nope.
was?
No, nothing I wanted to know.
Okay. You don't even want to open the door that led south from the corridor there as you came back out?
I am just floating on my broom.
I didn't see another door. Which door?
There's a door here.
This one here?
That one, yeah.
Sure, I'll tell the guys I'm going in the room now.
Okay. It appears to be a bathroom containing a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof seems to be used to collect rainwater, which looks like it's borne down a pipe to the spigot. That's your best guess, looking at it anyway.
How fun. I leave. I have no interest in bathrooms.
Yep. My nose can smell you from here.
So, are you all heading into this bottom room down here?
Yes, I'm trying to find the nursery.
Okay.
Hey, eventually I'll get off my broom and move on, but
Okay.
I
Silas-
doubt that entirely.
Silas, I'll allow you to head on in. Dust and cobweb shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursery area. Double doors set with panes of stained glass pull open in the south there, although it looks like they dropped to nothing.
I'm just going to pretend I don't see that in the corner.
No, you see it, unfortunately.
It doesn't exist.
Well, as you enter the room, you see what looks to be a spectre
fuck.
manifest in the room, looking like a terrified, skeletally thin young woman.
I'm just going to walk back out of the room and see you.
Now in the nursery.
I'm blocking the way. I don't allow you to leave just yet.
Hey
What's
guys,
in there?
There's a ghost in the corner. I don't really want to be here alone.
Well, you're in the way, so you've got to move further in for us to get in.
Nope, you can slide past me.
I push you further into the room.
I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna
no,
I'm
no.
gonna be floating up there.
No.
There we go.
okay.
Right, it's all yours.
I'm waiting for the other guys to come in the room too.
Alright, I'll hop off the broom and lean it against the wall there before going in.
What have I missed real quick?
There's a scary ghost lady in here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm going in there.
You'll be at home in this room. Just come in here.
Is she attacking us out? She's not attacking us outright, right?
She's currently not attacking. She appears to be stood next to what looks like a crib with a hanging black shroud.
Oh no!
She's not paying attention to us, right?
Oh no, she's paying attention to you, alright.
I'm going to
and, and just as you move in, the room contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and a wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to a wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivory and berries. Though everyone except Zeesi, you can notice eyeballs among the berries.
what happens when Silas looks into the mirror?
The mirror is right here. Everyone except Silas, you see yourself as normal if you're looking through the mirror. Silas,
God damn it.
you're seeing that same. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna like blow a kiss to myself. I don't care.
None of us know you see yourself as weird, though.
I'm assuming this is happening for all of you.
Yeah. And we're
Probably didn't
just
help that I just started striking a pose in the mirror in the other room.
yeah.
Right. I
Wait, do I
am-
see all of the other characters like this as well, or is it just myself?
Oh.
You only see yourself like this.
That's
What
weird.
happens if
Do we
you
see
look at the
him
next
as
skin?
weird?
Nope.
Okay.
Only Silas sees this.
Guys, anyone mind if I smash that mirror?
It's said to be bad luck.
It's a mirror. I think we have more pressing matters to attend to than smashing pretty mirrors.
Are you
What's going on?
later?
Came in, but ghost chick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some room for Brammyr.
There's a ghost.
Hel-
What? Wait, what? Where? I can't see anything.
Bree kind of like takes him by the beard and like pulls him in and says, "That's ghost chick."
That's incredible considering how short his beard actually is, but sure.
She does appear to be hovering a couple inches off the ground.
Okay, I'm going to walk over the bed to get over there.
Lady?
Has anyone spoken to it yet?
I'm going to approach the ghost lady, all friendly like.
You see her, as you start to approach, you see her reach out, sort of a hand in a stop gesture.
I stop.
Okay.
Hi.
She seems to be looking at you and paying attention, at least. Still
One.
with
Can
that
you
gesture.
talk?
She shakes her head.
Are you the lady of the house?
She again shakes her head.
Who are you?
Well, she can't talk.
She might be able to
She
gesture.
just kind of gives you a look that's like, really?
I was hoping maybe.
So wait, when you say shakes head, that means no, right?
She nods.
Are you
Okay.
guarding that crib?
She sort of... She shrugs.
Guarding it. As
Kind
in,
of both... She kind of gives a both yes and no kind of shrug answer.
Are you stopping whatever's in the crib from getting out? Or are
She
you
again
stopping
shakes her head.
anything from getting into the crib?
Bit more of a nod.
I can check on Walter for you.
She... Hearing that name, she gestures to the crib, gestures to her own throat, and as she does it, as she raises her head to do the gesture, you see there's a marked line on her throat and does the cutthroat gesture.
Is Walter dead?
She nods.
I whispered to Cat. To Son. Was there anything said about any of the family members dying from I am terrible with words today. Their throat being cut.
I think it's just the universal symbol for he's dead.
Yeah. Well, I think so.
I'm going to turn back to the ghost.
You're forgetting I have 8 intelligence, yo.
I think it was the stillborn baby.
To that, she shakes her head.
Shakes her head.
He was stillborn, right?
She looks at you and nods.
All right.
Do you
Is
know
there-
the monster in the basement?
She kind of half... She sort of cowers hearing the word hearing the phrase monster in the basement, looks down and then up at you and nods, and then points to the... and then points to herself and again makes the cutthroat gesture.
Wait, is that how you died? Was the monster?
She nods and kind of gives she points in the direction of the master bedroom to the north, and then down there, and then she nods.
So the master sent you down there to be killed.
She shakes her head.
Oh,
You and him.
Is
She
the
points-
way to the basement through the master bedroom?
She shakes her head again, and this time she points at the master bedroom. So she points below her, points at the master bedroom, does this sort of fingers walking gesture, cutthroat gesture. points at herself. Cutthroat gesture.
The
The
master
master
has
killed you.
died.
Did the monster?
Zeesi. She points at Zeesi and nods.
What did you say, Zeesi? Sorry.
The master killed her.
All right.
She pointed at Zeesi when I said that and nodded.
Do you...
Is the master the monster?
She nods.
Oh. Wait. Who is the master in all of this?
Well, I'm gonna guess Mr. Durst.
Wait.
I look at her and go, the master. I go first, Strahd. Have a pause.
Cow shakes her head.
Then I say the father of the house.
Nod.
A young girl sent us in here to help her brother. Are we being misled?
She shakes her head. She seems to think for a moment. Points through the wall, and then as she pulls her hand up, points up.
Is there
Looks at you and then nods.
is there still a floor above us?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're on the second floor right now, aren't we?
You're on the third floor.
Which wall did
Okay.
she point to?
The wall that leads through. She actually pointed at the mirror, then through the wall, and then up. Then sort of looked out towards the window to the south. Looked back at you, nodded. And I believe now is the perfect time for me to copy and paste this link into the Discord.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's a tarp!
I've
Go
been
like that.
wanting to link that to you ever since you started wondering about the kids. Just saying.
Okay, so Bryseis looks at the ghost. Are the kids alive?
Shakes her head.
All of them.
Nod.
So Rose and Thorn and Walter are all dead.
Nod.
Is
That
this
explains... I just end up blurting out everyone. That explains why this place looks like it hasn't been touched for many
son.
years.
With the ghost gesture to the mirror and then sort of through the wall, you think you actually see a way you could push the mirror inwards to a passageway.
Ooh, I do that.
I want to ask the ghost one more question.
Yep.
When this is happening. We found a body in a secret area. Slumped into a chest. Do you know who that was?
Shake head, shrug.
Thank you.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Shake head.
Were you a servant here?
Nod head.
We'll find this monster and we'll make sure it doesn't do anything like that ever again.
She
Are you
points,
dangerous?
she points down, looks
Are
back
you
at
dangerous?
you, brings up two fingers in a gesture of two.
So 2 monsters downstairs.
And remember
The
that
mother
she
and
told
the
you that, yeah, that would be the implication.
There was a suit
And
of armor.
Zeesi looks at you, nods.
Look at me for what?
When you said, "Are you dangerous?" looked at you, nod.
I said, are you dangerous to us?
Oh, I thought you
said
said
the
to
ghost
her.
could be dangerous. No, is that ghost dangerous to us?
She looked at you. She looked at you when you asked that and said, and nodded.
But that answers your questions, Ezzy. Apparently
Like,
she
you,
is.
you can see she's holding back. It seems like she doesn't want to attack you, but she's well aware that she could be very, very devastating if she did.
Are you going to let us through unharmed though?
She nods.
Thank you.
Good, I don't have to attack it.
May I ask you one more question? Or a couple more
nods.
questions?
And son, you do think you can see a way to open the wall on the other side, glancing through that lead to where you left your broom.
Ooh. I'm gonna go grab that.
I'm just going to go ahead and, if the dynamic lighting will let me, move the passageway. There we go.
I point towards where the suit of armor, the enchanted one, was,
Okay.
and like making it clear that's where I'm pointing to the ghost go. Do you know about that suit of armor?
Shake head.
You don't know that it was enchanted.
Shake head.
Do you know about the creatures in the forests, the zombies in the forests?
Shake head. None of you has speak with dead.
Is there anything dangerous in the attic?
She seems to think for a second. Shakes her head, but kind of non-committally. As if she thinks she's nothing dangerous, but she's not certain.
My final question. This is out loud. My final question. The two monsters. Are either of them more dangerous to us than you could be to us?
Thinks. Seems very uncertain and thinks quite a moment on it.
Take your time. This is
Jay-
important to us.
Shakes her head. And then more committally shakes her head.
Thank you.
Do you guys
helps.
have a particular language? Like if I was to cast comprehend languages,
Uh,
would that help
I will
or
tell you
not?
now she can't speak.
Okay.
I'm going to test those doors.
I told you those lead open to what appears to be a drop to nothing.
Oh, okay. Right, okay.
I'm gonna
to bow.
lead the way up.
This place has impossible geometry sometimes.
Yeah, I know, right? I wish
What is it? It's
to
magic. Son, are you heading up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryseis is following.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll move you all the way up just so I
Yeah.
can make room.
I wish to bow to her, sort of as respect.
Silas, please.
Thank her for answering our questions, as we could. I know that we've already asked if there's anything we can help her, and she said no. So I'm gonna, once I've bowed and showed gratitude, I'm gonna head up.
She lets you all pass. Unfortunately, Brammyr, I can't actually move you onto the layer. There's not enough space, so you're just gonna have to be patient.
Okay, that's
I'm-
fine.
You know how I
It-
feel.
Well,
Is
yeah.
the door in front of me appear to be locked or not?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna move in so that everyone can come up.
Brammyr, you should see this. It's so beautiful up here.
Oh yeah, way to rub it in, you
can,
asshole.
yeah, you can see where the lock was, but it didn't appear to be locked. Although, looking at it, you think if it had been, you would have been able to just stick the key that you found earlier into it.
I want to
Okay.
drink a potion, by the way, right now.
Okay. Your healing potion.
Yep.
Oh wow, look
And
at this! It's so cool. Oh, it's
Up you
gone.
come, Brammyr. It's a bare hall. The hall that you find your way up into is a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs.
I'm gonna try and open the door right in front of me because it's there.
Okay. That appears to lead outside, on top of the rear balcony that was found earlier.
Alright.
Legitimately rolled average, or just I rolled average on it. 1 and a 4.
Well,
In area.
that's a
6.
that's a way out for me at least, if need be.
Oh yeah, you've got the broom.
You gotta rub it in the broom.
Yes. Alright.
Although the mist does seem to be pressing very, very close to the house out there.
Mm.
I'm gonna go and shut the door.
Okay.
Alright.
You
I
think
wish-
it would be a bad idea to be outside in any way, shape, or form?
I whispered
Just
this.
saying.
I whispered to Zeesi. What do you see up there?
Oh, sorry. Jump to step forward so you can see.
I mean, that can help.
You can take a step forward now. You can see as
Okay.
much as I can.
Oh, great! I can see the entire party.
This entire place is just a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs. You appear to be in the attic.
Alright.
You're opening that door?
I'm gonna open this door, yes.
and you open the door, and you see inside.
Okay.
the
I even
figures
see that.
of Rose and Thorn.
Oh shit!
This room contains a bricked-up window, flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its side, a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll you also recognise.
Were there locks up here?
Son, get out of there! I can see it.
That's just me. That's currently just where the skeletons lay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Note currently.
Yeah.
walk in.
As you do, the ghosts of Rose and Thorn appear above their skeletons in the middle of the room.
You were supposed to wait outside.
That it's Rose that speaks to you again. That wasn't us. The house itself has tricked you.
What do you mean the house is tricked us?
Son of a bitch!
It likes to capture people and bring them in and watch them die. Whatever that monster in the basement is, it likes to bring people in to kill them.
Can I hear this conversation?
Yes.
Are you two
I moved them
trapped
out the way
here
in case
too?
any of you. Our parents locked us in here to protect us from the monster in the basement, and then we'll be starved.
I'm sorry.
Since I can't get in from where I am,
Oh, I'll step out.
no,
There you go.
I suppose I'll walk in and I'll head to the left side if I can.
Okay.
Am I able to stand there?
What's underneath you?
I'm the other way.
That
I
chest,
think
was it?
that's the chest. Okay, yeah.
If I can, I guess I'll move there then. To
I think that's the replica of the house, and that's the chest here.
That looks
Probably,
more
yeah.
likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, one is the chest, one is the replica of the house.
how long have you been here for?
We don't know. We starved and then we appear here anytime the house brings in new victims.
Time perception goes badly then. Do you know you awaken when people come in, right?
Yes.
I turn to Sun again. We found a man going through a chest downstairs. Do you know this man?
There have been a lot of men. Could be one we didn't meet. Could be one that came up here.
Do you only meet people that come up here? Do you meet anyone else?
We only meet people that come up here.
I turn to Sun again. I don't think they met that man.
Probably not.
Rose actually sort of flies above you and points to the dollhouse. There's a secret door in another part of the attic, and you can see a kind of gesture with a finger to, it appears to be over in this direction. Hopefully you could see that thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could.
I would have if I was looking at the screen. I was grabbing my drink when you did it.
As far as we know, that's how you get to the basement.
That's
You either
highly
have to face them
unpractical.
Our parents would bring their friends up and round and then through there to get down to the basement.
Friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had lots of rich friends, many of whom would stay in the basement for days at a time. some would go down there and never come back.
Kinky. Well, that
Thank you for answering my next
last beat
question.
not so much, but
Was legitimately my next question. Did they ever come back?
Some did, some did not.
How old are you both?
I'm 6. Thorn here is 3 or were. Please don't leave us alone.
Is quite alright. This is going to be a bit much, but you know that you are dead, right?
They both kind of wince when you say that, but look at you and say, yes.
They must be. They said they starved.
I know we starved.
Do you know what keeps you bound?
We have to assume the house itself.
I
You
think
say
it,
that you
I
saw
think
us
it may be.
outside.
I think it may be the things that are downstairs.
I should hope
You,
so.
you say you saw us outside the house. The house might have been using our forms, our memory of us to trick you.
There's, I imagine,
Yeah.
completely forgotten what I was about to say.
You need to drink less.
Yeah, I do.
You can see the skeletons in the center of the room there. They are marked.
I want to beckon Silas in.
Silas?
Yeah, I'll push past Zeesi in a bit.
Rude.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to say this is more your thing than my thing.
I don't think there's anything I can do here. Not without a priest of some form.
Fair enough.
I'm hoping that if we destroy what's in the basement, it will free them all.
It may take a very strong consecration, but I'm uncertain of that.
Thorn looks and says, "What's a consecration?"
That is something that big boys know.
Do I
Yeah,
know?
but you-
I imagine I know briefly about a consecration, right?
Basically, a priest blessing the ground.
Around a land, right?
Yeah.
That's basically about the bare minimum. Yeah.
You're not a big boy. You're a tiny dwarf.
It's just the fact
Yeah,
that
there's
like,
a height requirement.
yeah, fuck you. It's just the fact like Silas is more undead based. I'm more lycanthrope based. Is the only thing I'm sort of putting in here.
The only thing I think we can do for these children is to solve what's going on here.
All right.
As for now, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave them.
No, please don't leave us alone.
We won't be long.
Please, we've been alone for so long. At least rest up here for a few hours. Should be safe enough. Please don't leave us alone, especially when you've only just arrived.
Can I
How
make an
long-
insight?
How long have we been in here as well?
What are you trying to figure out with the insight check?
It
If it's
feels
a trap!
Yeah. It feels a bit too creepy.
Roll your insight check. From what you can determine, they don't seem to be trying to trick you. They just really don't want to be alone.
Okay.
How long have we been in the house for?
Probably been about half an hour to an hour at this point.
It was about 3 by the time we got to the village, or was that 3 by the time we got to the gate?
3 by the time you got to the village, so it's 3.
3:30 to
4-ish.
4, yeah.
I will tell you now, if you want to rest up here in the children's room and attendant rooms in the attic, it will be a safe long rest for you.
A long
A
rest.
long rest?
You can take a safe long rest up here.
I mean, I'm going to go saddle up to these children then.
I'm
I can take watch. Like
Uh,
I have taken literally 0 damage. So
The reason I'm saying long rest is there is an entire second part to this house,
Oh,
which you guys will be tackling next week.
Alright.
okay.
With the alien knowledge in my mind that's just niggling away at me, then fine, we'll take a long rest.
Yeah.
Are there like
feel
seats
free
on
to
the-
we'll set up watches and
yeah.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
free
Search
to
the rest of the house first.
feel free to explore the rest of the attic first.
Okay.
But you can take a completely safe long or short rest up here. I would
Right.
recommend long, considering that there is an entire second half to this house.
Yeah, I'm happy to. I mean, well, there's long. How many? Is it?
it's 8
Oh,
hours.
8.
8 hours for a long.
No, I mean, with your recovery hit dice.
Oh, you'll get half
less
of your
than-
levels worth back, so 1.
Zeesi, are you looking to that south room?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just gonna try and leave the room, or are you telling them we're just gonna quickly look at the rest of the attic, and we'll be back? What are you saying to them?
I was gonna do that. I was gonna like kind of say
I can
We're
stay with
going to
them
come-
if you
we're
want.
going to come back.
Yeah, Bryseis was going to go and take the one of the blankets off the bed and actually cover the skeletons.
Okay, people have got this far better than I do.
Okay.
Never mind that.
Okay, hang on. Zeesi, this dust-choked room to the south contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Like everything in this house.
Feels bad, man, that I've like wasted a potion of healing, but you know, better safe than sorry, I suppose.
I'll check the desk or drawer or whatever it was, and then just work my way around the room, anti-clockwise as I come in.
Does all appear to be empty.
I was just gonna end up saying, we will be back. We need to just clear the area first to put our own minds at ease. We will be back.
Can
And
one
then I
of you
was gonna
stay with
leave.
us?
I'll stay.
Yeah, I was going to stay with them, but
Oh, if you want to stay with them, I can help check out the place.
well, yeah, I figured with your kind of looks at the kids and looks back at her, your desires to see everything in here, you would want to go explore more.
Thank you. I'll switch place with
okay.
you. Well, I'll let you come in first.
Smart.
They seem really freaked out, so...
Okay. Silas, which door are you opening?
North.
Okay. This web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Can I go check out the wall in front of me here? Because she said something about the secret passage.
That appears to be a wall.
Okay.
There is a door here. There is a door to your south, though.
Just
Alright.
rush past Brammyr.
Yes! I jumped over you.
Which I'll reveal for you.
Well, alright then.
Moving into...
You know, I did the cat thing with half landing on the wall and...
Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
moving into this room, you can see the shapes of furniture, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near the stove that's just next to you, there does appear to be a chest underneath a sheet, and yeah, that's a secret door.
Ooh.
Are you gonna look at the chest? Or...
I'm gonna look at the chest.
What was the?
Okay.
What was
You pull off the sheet on the chest. Bear with me, Brammyr,
Yeah.
and you can see. Oh, the chest is unlocked. If you want to try and open it.
I'll open it. Well, I'm gonna check it for traps first.
Okay.
Ah, you said open it
Perception
already.
check, please.
Investigation? Or perception?
Investigation, please.
It's the same number, 12.
Okay, appears completely safe.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, and no. Inside you can see what looks like a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood, and you think you see sticking out of it a skeletal hand and what looks like a foot.
I'm gonna close it. Nothing of interest in there.
What was that over there?
Okay, B. Noted. Are you not telling them about the skeleton in the chest? I wish it had been put in the closet, but I can't make that joke today.
That's in the closet.
Severed hand and foot and maybe more in that chest.
It looked like a skeletal arm and hand and foot sticking out of corners and areas of the bedsheet.
Alright, skeleton
Almost
in the
as if
chest.
there's almost as if there's a skeleton stuffed in there.
I think this chest is better left closed. I don't really want
There
to.
wasn't a skeleton in the room with the nursemaid.
I'm gonna quickly turn to Silas and mention taking items from a corpse skeleton. Okay with you or nah?
Oh yeah, screw the undead man.
I turn back to son. Was there anything on the skeleton?
Fine. I open it back and I rummage through it, trying
Okay.
to not completely destroy the thing, but like.
Can you make me a medicine check, please?
Alright, that's a +0 to it. That's a 9.
You're not certain how this. You can tell it was a skeleton of a woman, but you're not certain how
Well,
she died.
my
It's
anatomy
anything
is
of value.
great if I can tell that on the 9.
However, she does appear to be wearing a nursemaid's uniform, the same outfit that the ghost downstairs is wearing.
I think this is our friend from downstairs. The one that led us up through here.
I mean, I could move her up here if that would confirm it for
Nope.
you.
Nope. I'm gonna try and rearrange the skeleton, like maybe
Like cross hands more peacefully kind of thing.
yeah. If I
Sorry,
can, I mean it's a chest, so it's a bit difficult, but
You try your best to
yeah.
at least
And I put
make it a bit more dignified.
there was a sheet in it too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I put that on top of her and I close it.
Back down. Okay.
I do have some holy water if you want me to see if anything works.
I mean, the ghost downstairs was fairly civil to us, so
It might
Just
make her
wondering
it might make her angry.
Would I be able to make a check at all to see if it would accomplish anything to sprinkle it with holy water?
Religion, maybe?
Yeah, can you roll religion, please? And also an intelligence check.
Okay, well,
cool both.
there's my religion.
Okay.
There's my intelligence.
That is
Okay. Because of that intelligence roll,
Welcome to my
an
world.
amazing idea and has no possibility of pissing off the ghost of the nursemaid at
oh,
all.
snake eyes.
Well, I'm gonna push past. Hey guys, I think I've got an idea.
I don't know about undead. Undead are not my speciality. I'm not I know a bit about them.
Onto objects
Actually-
and tokens layer.
Question to GM. I know slightly about undead, but not as much as Silas.
Roll an intelligence check before he starts to pour holy water on a
You have
body.
a millisecond, dude.
Yeah, I got that in a millisecond. And that's a
Yep,
4,
nope.
so,
Nope.
You think
no,
it's a wonderful idea and nothing
I
could
am-
possibly go wrong.
He is the expert. He knows his things. He's been trained in undead. He knows his shit, man.
I slowly
Yeah.
start backing out the room.
I'm gonna pull
Wrong,
the sheet
you don't know this.
I'm gonna prepare my holy water. I think this might help lay a soul to rest. and I'm just going to sprinkle quite a bit of holy water onto that skull.
As soon as you do that, the spectre from earlier appears, and she looks very pissed off, and in fact, she's gonna go ahead and attack you.
Guys, I think it worked.
This whole floor is safe. You can take a long rest.
Well, it was safe until.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit you, Silas?
It does.
Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
I wouldn't like to, but there it is.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and your health point maximum is reduced by 9 until you next finish a long rest.
Reduced by 9.
Yep.
Jesus.
My initiative is the same. Doesn't change.
I want to point out that his hit point maximum is now reduced by -13 total.
Yep.
Everyone in the room. So Sun's already re-rolled it. Can I get new initiatives from you all? She told you she was dangerous, man.
Yeah, but
God.
like we didn't know this would end up being a thing.
I get up to
Because-
get a kid orange juice, and now this happens. Do I need to come downstairs?
You're still in the room with the children.
Oh, that's right.
Do you know what
so,
my hit
yeah.
point maximum is right now?
Go on.
Really?
5.
Oh, dear God.
At a level 2 character.
Right, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silas, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
No,
That's my
it's
initiative.
not.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh my
Sun,
What's Sun's new role?
same as before.
Yeah, I got the same.
I'm going to continue to sing to the children. Have fun, guys.
I don't suppose there's any way I can persuade her to calm down.
I'll let you try. What do you say to her?
We were hoping it would help you get some rest. We're sorry we didn't mean to anger you.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Please don't kill me, ghost lady.
Persuasion.
Oh God. 7. That's not gonna
Still
persuade
looking
anyone.
Pretty pissed off.
Wait. Did that use up my action or not?
No.
Okay, good. If she just looks pissed off, I'm gonna say, I'm really sorry, and I'm gonna attack her.
Okay, what are you attacking her with?
Magical short sword
Okay.
and offhand dagger.
Roll your attack.
That's a 13 plus 6.
Hits.
Yeah. I do get sneak attack because Silas is next to her. So that's for 10 damage.
Okay. Offhand dagger?
That's 6 plus 5, 11?
Misses.
Yeah.
Dagger just kind of goes straight through the, ghostliness of her.
Alright, well, that's it. I'm not moving.
He's not in the
He hits
room.
me again.
Nope.
Brammyr.
I take a risk with this, but seeing the aggressive actions of this ghost, knowing the question I asked before, and now that she is attacking, I'm going full frontal assault. I move past Zeesi to here, jump,
Okay.
and cleave down with the maul
Acrobatics, please.
to jump on top of the.
Yes. Iron stove.
God damn.
Damn it, I was hoping to finish the session
Not bad,
before
it's
you guys
not
pissed her off. You think if you try and climb onto that stove, you will just end up falling off with that acrobatics roll. I'll still let you try it, but you're gonna fall prone if you do.
Can I get the move off first? Can I hit her and then get prone?
I'll allow you to roll it
Right.
at
Because-
disadvantage.
Because there's nowhere else I can
You're
go.
losing your footing and falling flat.
You know what? it's what I'd end up doing. There's nowhere else I can go, and there's this thing that's just harsh in there because I was
You
gonna
could
end up
have-
as my.
You could have gone around us.
I 8 intelligence.
Roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. Before, and the worst part is before that I'd have ended up blood cut. Oh, she have blood, does she?
Nope.
So never mind. I can't blood curse her. So yeah, never mind. I just have to roll at disadvantage.
Nice.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
Oh my god! Just barely.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a total of 13, reduced by half as she is resistant.
To the lightning?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Either to silver or.
Did it seem like my... Oh, it's a magic sword.
Yep.
Zeesi, kill it.
Am I still upright
You are
or am I
prone.
prone? I'm
You are now prone.
You still have
damn-
movement, though. It takes half your movement to get up from prone.
Wait, does
He's
does
only got
Brammyr's
movement
more-
of 20 feet.
Oh,
does
okay.
it silver? Does that not count as
Right.
magical for overcoming
Nope.
resistance?
No, it's not magically enchanted. It's just a different
It is a
material.
non-magical attack.
Yeah.
Resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Which a
Oh
silver small
shit,
is.
man!
Wait,
Fuck!
would his lightning not be considered magical though?
No, it's the bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing that is from non-magical attacks.
Non-magical.
No, it's
Acid, cold,
The
fire,
rest
lightning, and
is-
thunder are resistant.
Yeah. The rest is resistant to those things.
Says,
And
"Please tell me
bludgeoning,
you can
slashing,
hit
piercing
for the
from
first time
non-magical.
in 2 sessions."
So, I take 5 foot step over. Dwarf is shorter than me. Cooker is shorter than me.
Yep.
I will
Dwarf is prone on
eldritch
the floor.
I'm on the ground. I'm
Blast
prone.
this thing hopefully in the face, and if it hits, knocking it back, resulting in 3 attacks of opportunity from my
Misses.
friends. But it misses, of course it does. Because I'm sure GM has my rolls set to like half or something.
I don't know why your rolls are cursed, man.
Yeah, damn man.
switch to real dice. Maybe that will help.
Actually, wait, right. You know at the bottom of the screen where it says as, change
Yeah.
it from Daniel T to your character and see what happens.
We'll have to see what happens if he does that next time, as it's now the nursemaid's attack.
No,
And
no,
Silas,
no. Don't do it.
I'm assuming a 21 hits you.
It does.
Jesus.
Can you please make me another Constitution saving throw?
It's not bad.
You do still take another 9 points of necrotic damage.
I am
However,
down.
it does not reduce your hit point maximum.
Jesus. Is that you unconscious now?
Yep.
Silas is unconscious.
Right before my turn. How convenient. Joseph.
Yeah.
Son.
Oh, wait, no, death saving throw?
Death saving throws?
Oh, yep. Yep, death saving throw, please, Silas.
Balls. I'll take it.
Ooh,
Pass.
good job, man.
Son,
So-
please.
First attack with the magic weapon,
I'm so
which is a natural 20.
That hits.
However, I don't
I
get sneak attack on that
Is your
because
minimum damage with a what's your minimum damage with a crit?
that would be minimum of 2 plus 4, minimum of 6.
Cool.
You-
It
you
does,
offhand-
it does
It's not
matter-
offhand, it's my main one.
It does not matter what you roll. How do you kill the Spectre?
I feel like 1.
She's on 6.
Which is the minimum damage I can do
Oh,
with a
fair.
crit.
So, yeah, fair.
How do you
I'm
kill
gonna
her?
say I am so sorry as I plunged the sword that I got from our dead master into her form.
as you plunge in, you see her look at you, and for a moment you see her face calm and mouth the words, "Thank you," and then she
Oh,
disappears
jeez.
and fades away.
Thank her later.
So, how about that long rest now?
So first, I'm gonna need a medicine check onto Silas.
Oh, right. Well,
He's
I just spent my turn, so I guess someone
Wait,
else.
can I ask, what is Sun's wisdom?
0.
Let me try if you will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it. Roll a 4.
Oh, Zeesi. And death save from Silas, please. Fail. That's a pass. You're now stable. Although still unconscious.
Yep.
Literally, the only thing I have rolled good for is to stabilize people from death so far.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, I will let you guys take your long rest however you will up here in the attic.
That's a window, isn't it?
Yeah, that leads to the drop to nothing.
I want to check like everything under the because these are all in sheets, aren't they?
These appear to be pieces of furniture like chairs and such. And with you guys going to take your long rest, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, stuff like that.
There's
with
one
you
bed there, I'd say we put the man down on the bed.
Yeah. With you guys going to take your long rest, and I am aware that Miya will have to go in not very long. This is where I'm
Yeah.
going to call it for the session. So thank you everybody for playing. I did warn you that enemies are going to try and kill you.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
No problem.
so
Yeah.
congratulations, you've survived the first half of the death house.
Yay! We didn't level up.
You say survived.
No.
Yeah, there's still the other half.
So you guys go ahead and you will gain the full benefits of a long rest, and we will pick up next session with you guys rising from your rest to continue your adventure inside the death house.
I get my hit points back now that I'm at maximum.
Yes.
Christ.
Yeah, because like there's no way that we're gonna be like.
I am so
clutching our
glad
weapons.
you saved the second time round there.
So am I, or else I would have been permanently dead.
So,
Welcome
you
to
guys for
Brammyr's near situation.
thank you guys for playing. What did you like? What didn't you like? What am I doing well? What can I still improve on?
Actually,
I am
do
gonna
have
cut
one
the recording.
criticism to make.